Welcome to Game. I'm your host, DM. Audio check right now. We've had a lot of technical problems tonight, so sorry for the delay.
I don't think your mic's on, Adam.
Not at all.
It's got a microphone with a red slash on your thing.
Well, normally it should his but because you guys share one audio table, but Mike, I can't hear Adam through his mic.
You guys can't hear me now?
I can hear you.
You guys can hear me?
It sounds like you're really far away.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
Do you need to move that over here?
No, space for it.
Put it right here.
Sounds like the Yeti's picking up a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, it's probably just the Yeti. Here, this is selected.
Because like whenever it picks up your guy's voice, it picks up a room ambience too. It's got a lot of presence.
That's probably. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Anybody know any jokes? Anybody have any sweet jokes?
The other day when I was going to the Renaissance Festival, there was also a sauerkraut festival nearby, and it was really busy at the Renaissance Festival. So I think what happened was a bunch of people from the sauerkraut festival came over because it was really crowded.
Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. Oh my goodness. And on that note, we are out. You guys can hear me
next week on Wizard.
I got one though.
That does sound much better, Adam, on there.
Okay.
Hey,
Can you
what do you call
me, bud?
sleepwalking nun?
A silencer?
Danny.
What?
No. Do you hear what I said?
A sleepwalking
What do you call
gun?
a sleepwalking nun?
Oh, none. Oh, I thought you said gun.
None.
I was like, what?
None.
I don't know.
Dang, I don't know.
I don't know what you got.
A Roman Catholic.
Welcome to Wizard Tank Games, guys. I'm your host and DM,
like
Adam. I think
around.
we've got all of our technical worked out. We as far as we had a mess of troubles, man. For whatever reason, our streaming software had deleted our content. So I think we're back up and rolling. As you can tell, we are down 2 players due to life and such. So hopefully they'll be with us again soon. But let's pick up. Let's jump into the game and we'll see how far we get. All right. So previously on Wizard Tank, we joined this group, this band of misfits, as they find an ancient treasure map, an odd jewel, and solve the clues and steal a ship. And they're pursued, and they make it through this monstrosity of horrors called the Veil of Mist, this wall of mist and fog. And they make their way into the Veil, searching previously uncharted islands for 7 Canaries. And we found 2 so far. So if you want more details and context, go check out the previous episodes. But we're moving on. You guys had we kind of left in the middle of combat, but I can we kind of read the room. You guys were going to easily outpace the remaining Sorrow Sworn, so we kind of fast forward through that, and we come out on the other side with you guys having retrieved the second canary. And with that, we'll say that you guys, Trusk is absolutely exhausted as the rage subsides. One by one, your polymorph spells fade. I will say, as a meta thing here, I went ahead and changed these stats that I used for Trusk and Bo. Now, Bo is, I think, a level 2 fighter, and Trusk is a level 2 barbarian. So, hopefully they last a little bit longer should you choose to use them in combat situation in the future. So, it is as soon as you guys defeat the Sorrow Sworn, once again, the sun had fallen. I don't know if you remember this, but as soon as, almost like you guys were frozen in time for a bit until night fell. And so you guys have essentially lost another day. It is nighttime and you are, a little bit worn out. What would you like to do?
First, I'm going to roll to see after the polymorph where Justin moved to.
Where?
You were on left knee. No, wait. Actually, wait, that's wrong. You're on the right knee. There you go.
How's everybody else looking?
Bo was like a second from death.
Sure.
Multiple times. So he's not feeling great.
How about you guys? Then Kimothy.
Fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle.
I'm good. I didn't get hit that entire fight except as a monkey.
Oh.
So all things considered, it could have been worse.
Where can you put the ship on the?
Yes, your ship marker as to where you guys left off.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You guys were facing. Yeah. I have to consult my secret map. That's different than yours.
This is the Crowfoot sandbar thing.
Yep. And then you went to the next nearest.
Was boom.
Yeah, I can lower the top-down map, or I can move the other one closer if you need to.
Was it a day's travel from the Crowfoot to the, or whatever that is, the Birdfoot to the?
It was about. You have to consider the fact that you guys are making much slower time here. The Veil of Mist, like once you're within it, you have, depending on where exactly you are, somewhere between a quarter mile to about 3/4 of a mile visibility. So you are moving much slower, and sometimes it's even reduced beyond that. So yeah, all things said, done, you are moving at a little bit of a slower pace.
Would it take more than a day, or?
No, it wasn't more than a day. It was about a day.
Okay.
Yeah, you left. I think you guys were there pretty early in the day. Yeah, you were there pretty early in the day, and I think it was about, it was towards nightfall when it happened, and so you're kind of, but you're well into the night now. You're not exactly sure how much time has passed. I say that to allow myself some wiggle room. I could turn those overheads down too a little bit if you need them.
We got one here.
I feel like it was making a shape. We should just go in order of the shape.
Let's go right here.
Okay.
Or no, hang on. There's one right there. Ooh, a little bit better.
Didn't we already do that one?
No, we did this one and this one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I feel like we should have done that one already then.
You guys had the option, and you decided to go with the closest one.
Oh. I just feel like it's an outline of something, like a shape almost. So
I'm gonna.
if I would have seen it, my OCD would have asked to do the other one.
It's nighttime.
Yes, it's
Alright.
like full blown.
I'm gonna rest because I mean it's night.
Yeah. All right. Any opposition to that? You guys want to just kind of rest through the night and pick up in the morning?
I'm good to rest.
All right. Hearing no
I've
opposition,
never slept.
and you just kind of like slump a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
just-
You could probably get a short rest if I was stopped moving or if I was just walking around.
All right. So you guys make it back to the ship. You're just
Because
gonna,
that's about a day away.
yeah, you're just gonna
Which-
harbor up where you are, or
We
you wanna
we
move?
actually have to get a long rest just because of Josh. Josh's character would probably die if he didn't get a short rest. Or at least
Yeah,
a long
he
rest, I
is.
mean.
Yep, he's currently racked with 5 levels of exhaustion. Trusk as well.
Oh my god.
I think we just keep letting those two stay on the ship for now then. If we're gonna
Fair
leave
enough.
2 people on the ship.
Yeah, because they're like,
That's convenient, actually.
yeah, that's actually like,
Yeah, that's fine.
because
Yeah.
5 levels of exhaustion is, which will go to 4 after this, but still,
Yeah.
it's still like garbage. Like, he can't even move, can
He's gonna hate to hear
Yeah.
that in retrospect. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
you're just
you're
autopiloting
basically
him.
a ward.
5 levels. They were one step away
Yeah.
from just dying. Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
basically have to carry them back to the ship. Trusk makes it a little ways on sheer adrenaline and
he?
fury.
Power.
Yeah, but then as it settles in,
As,
he,
yeah, as his
even
rage
he's like,
fades. He's like, "Ugh."
You just
see, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest up. Feel like maybe we either camp here for a minute and then go tomorrow, or we go through the night, which is the middle of this.
How is it?
Mail of Vist, dude. Been one of those days. The old
Dude, the
mail.
Mail of Vist.
You got you, Danny. Beat you to it.
The middle of this, dude.
Finger
know.
to the death means throat. I
That's
mean,
exactly what I was thinking.
That means throw, you son of a gun.
Oh, it is spelled this way. It's spelled this way.
So do we want to like chill on the shore, or we'll travel through the night? We still got to
Just
deal with that
whatever.
Goliath potentially.
Ooh.
Although, he's probably not moving super fast in the Villainous either.
I put it like one word. I do it like that. Is that backwards?
I was just looking on his D&D Beyond account. It looks like
Crap.
it's Sea Dog. It's separated. Sea Dog.
His true name is
Oh yeah, I got it. Hang on, stand by one.
because you came up with it, I'm gonna put you on the spot like that forever.
You should make a clip that every time somebody says it, it just shows
I just
Mike
click it.
saying it. You click a
I wrote
clip
it
and it says
down.
Yeah, his full name is Alsari Bargo Namor Paleo Gillis V.
Yeah.
That's his full name. I'm pretty sure that's different than it was
Nope.
in our clip. I'm 90% sure that's different in the clip. Because I went back and watched the clip and wrote
Watch
it
it,
down,
man.
and that's
Watch it
not
right
what
now.
I have.
It's different than what I wrote down, but I think it is. I think it is what you said.
Okay.
But how reliable is that? Because you say Shimbwasi, but you did spell it Shimbwasi.
Dude, you know what I'm saying.
I know. Anyway,
Dude.
all right. So you guys, are you guys just gonna anchor here at the edge of the island?
Shimbalzi, dude.
Shimbwasi. Depends on the day. Depends on the day.
I can't even pronounce my own name. Danny, call it.
What's that?
Are
Do you hear
we?
that sound?
Yeah, it's the.
Oh, you're driving.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
Danny, are we staying ashore and doing that here? Or are we rolling and resting?
If you guys
I
can't
say-
decide, I'll just randomly make up the captain's mind.
we need a rest. I mean, that's just
I know, but I mean, do you want to rest on the move or do you want to rest stationary?
stationary. I think we're safe.
Okay.
We're safer.
Yeah,
something
let's
wind
rest on
clear.
the. No, let's. Oh, that's true. I was gonna say we could always have the two people who keep staying back just watch through the
Mhm.
night.
Well, we should just go to the boat and stay
Mhm.
anchored and then sleep in the boat.
Yeah, let's do that. We're doing
All
that.
right. Okay.
Let's
So
vote.
you guys all kind
Yeah.
of
No captain equals
I
anarchy.
think we gotta bring it to a vote. We bring it to a vote.
Do you hear that?
I vote we keep moving.
and so
I'm
the
with Shin.
captain
I
goes,
say we,
all right, well, I vote that we stay, so we're gonna do that. And so you guys
Let's do
bed
it.
down with it. I feel like Evan would, out of principle, just go
against-
contrary to you.
Whatever
Justin,
Justin says, I'm doing the opposite.
So I appreciate
It's
that. If
fair.
you could just continue to make up your
It's
mind,
fair.
I'll know exactly what to do.
Not
Um,
a bad Evan
It's
accent,
accurate.
Adam.
It's
That's-
Hey,
accurate.
thanks. Every once in a while I get something right. So you guys bed down for the night. I need somebody to
Can you
roll.
try Timothy? Can you try Timothy?
He
I did-
he did a good
Yeah.
Timothy.
The only thing is, I feel like I edge a little bit too close to the old smoker New York lady.
Yep.
I've been
Well,
smoking for about 7
Match.
7 years.
years.
Mike Wazowski.
what am I doing? Rolling a what? Survival?
No, it just needs somebody to roll a d20 for the crew.
13.
13. Okay.
We rolling good or bad?
Friday.
You
the
guys
13th,
sleep
we
well
died
enough.
today.
You sleep pretty heavily, obviously, given the circumstances. Your first combat in a good while, so it wears on you. You
Yeah.
know, aching muscles, bruised bodies, but
Our
you're
first
able
combat.
to, you're able to get through the night pretty well, and you were greeted by a beautiful sunrise. It is kind of diffused through the fog layers above you, but you guys wake up, and where would you like to head?
I think we've sort of. Are we going to go ahead and do the one that's in the middle of the water? Is that what I was hearing?
The one that was I
Yeah.
really want to go in order around the edge. Like it drives me crazy that we skipped the one, but that's
I know.
Danny. That's not Sin. that's like
So let's go to the one.
oh,
Let's go to the one
hurts my
that's,
soul a little bit that we skipped that one.
Okay, so so you skipped this guy.
Yeah.
You did hit this guy, and then you're kind of going around the edge if you hit the one in the middle of the sea.
So Danny, do you want to double back or do you want to go to the one in the middle of the sea?
Middle of the sea.
Danny
All right.
called it middle of the sea.
Middle of
roll.
the sea. And so as you begin to move out that way, I need somebody to, I'm going to give you advantage on this because you guys are pretty well stocked, but I need somebody to just go ahead and roll a survival check for the
Oh,
ship.
survival. Do I use my own
Oh,
buff?
let me do it.
I got a
I've
plus
got a really
No,
high
you'll
survival.
use the ship stats.
Oh, okay.
17.
So-
17. Yeah.
Oh.
At this point, it's going to be pretty difficult for you to fail these.
Okay.
I will say that it does take you about another full day to get out to the area that you think is
Where it's at.
out here. And as you do, the sun's quickly setting, and you find yourself out in the middle of just open water, darkness all around you for as far as you can see. The moon is kind of waning at this point, so it's you can almost feel the darkness just in the area that you are. It's just like a tangible thing. You've got like the mist, like the
Is sky
moisture.
darkened?
It's you've got the thing is like you're in the area where it's the fog is very heavy, so you're not sure if it's the fog or the mist or clouds or what, but yeah, it's very, very dark. You can see the light of just that singular source of moonlight. You can't really see any of the stars from where you are.
Okay.
Yes, you guys arrive.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
about about the full day travel.
What
to
was
get
our
out.
boat called again, Adam? What kind of ship was it?
I'm not going to take any of Evan's suggestions. You can obviously rename it to any,
No, not
obscene
the
thing.
name. I meant like the what kind of stats the ship was on. What was
Oh,
the?
it is. I believe it's just a
Galley?
sailing ship. Let me look here. I've got it. We've got it in
If you
D&D
said
Beyond.
if you said the name, I'd have it for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a nope. It's one that requires 3 people to crew. Okay, so we're using the stats of a keel boat.
Keel
Although
boat.
it's
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
not a keel boat, but we're using
Yeah,
those
yeah, yeah,
stats.
That was it.
Okay. So, what do you guys do? You arrive in pretty calm seas. You hear just the waves kind of washing up over the ship, and it's you can't really see anything at night. So
Do we get to the island? Is that what you're saying, or?
There is no
there
island.
is no island. You make it to the area that you can estimate of where
This one's in
the
the middle of the ocean. Or at least
of
according
where
to
this
the map.
is, but you are in open water, no sign of rock or island or reef or anything.
Sin's gonna look down over the edge.
And it's midnight. It's like dark. It's not midnight exactly, but it's dark.
He's gonna look over the edge and into the water. Can I see anything? I mean,
Make a perception check.
can I light a lantern first and look like or something? I'm sure we
Are
got
you in the
lanterns.
crow's
Right?
nest or like off the edge of the
Off the
ship?
edge of the ship. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I give him advantage?
Sure.
Okay.
There, look over there.
19.
I'm gonna start rubbing his knee for confidence.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm super
Why?
distracted. I'm not even looking at the darkness anymore. I'm looking down at my knee.
Why is it so orderly?
Ew.
That's it.
Ugh.
You got it. Real nice.
Real nice. All right, let's place you guys up on here. I bought these sweet ship models. So.
Do you know the Kimothy, do you know the light spell?
Which is which here? Sin, you're the.
Do I think I do? Yes.
Can you light up one of my arrows?
You're in polo down.
I cast.
You got that.
Yeah. What do you want? Up there?
Yeah.
I can put
I will cast prestidigitation on it.
Not light?
I don't know, like
Oh, well,
No.
great.
it's real shiny now. Just
It's not quite what I want. I'm gonna shoot the arrow down into the water as well.
Stand by. Maybe somebody else has it, or unless
Okay,
you're
okay.
only talking to him.
No, if somebody else overhears, then yeah, I'm not being specifically quiet.
Let me look to see. I'm gonna look at the other guys as well. Would you mind running? If you have any need to run him, I think he's resting right now. He's recuperating from the exhaustion. But would you mind running Sea Dog for us, Mike?
yeah, I don't mind. He doesn't have anything like that.
Do you want me to put turn on Typhus's thing?
If you want to, yeah.
Typhus might.
Yeah, where is he? Oh, there he is.
He's in D&D Beyond for us.
He's also on there as a wood elf, which he's not.
Yeah, what if you
Oh.
just look like something easy?
He doesn't have it.
wait,
doesn't.
who cast it?
Nobody has it. It might have been an oversight.
I might have dancing lights.
Huh.
I have heat metal. Maybe I could make it red hot.
Funny, you guys. That's funny. It's like usually like a.
I think Evan has light.
No, he doesn't. He
not
has
according-
Mage Hand,
Does-
Message, and Vicious Mockery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the exact same one. I have Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, and Vicious Mockery.
Well,
Fantastic.
yeah, that's all right. So, anyways, I'm just gonna peer over the edge. I got a 19.
A 19.
I have a lantern in hand, if that helps. So.
So lantern in hand, you peer over the water. You get a lot of reflection and a lot of glow from the fog around you as you're peering out. You look over for a minute and you're trying to see, are we in shallow water? We'll say even that, through the questioning here that I don't remember what it's called, but they do a depth check. And for as far as they can reach with their depth gauge, they don't reach the bottom. So it's at least 100 feet deep where you are. Nothing even really to anchor to.
Can I try something?
Sure.
Something. I want to. Sam, can you take me to the edge?
We're standing there.
Sam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my yo-yo and throw it off the side. And once it hits the water, I'm gonna let it go all the way, and then I'm gonna pull it up, and wherever the wet parts, I'm gonna tell them that's how deep it is.
Fantastic. Well, you're probably 15 feet up above the surface of the water. So it just clangs against the side of the boat.
It didn't even go to into the water.
Shit.
Bone dry. Bone dry. It's bone dry. Let's get out and walk.
Take me out over the edge more, Sam.
I don't know if this works. I'm thinking here. I'm going to. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the water.
Okay. Real quick, let me finish Benny's thing though. So, Sin, as you're like peering over there and you hear this clack of the yo-yo hitting the side of the boat, you do see a large ripple that goes counter to the natural course of waves. A large just kind of ripple through the water, but you don't really see a source of it.
But you said it was a natural?
No, so like the waves are moving like this.
Yeah.
You see a large ripple.
Go the opposite. Okay.
Opposite direction. Yeah.
Interesting. There's something out there. For what it's worth.
I don't see it. How big is it?
I don't know. It just.
I'm gonna before I jump in, I'm gonna take a look myself. So.
Okay, go ahead and make another perception check.
19. I guess the same.
Yeah, 19. By this point, you don't even really see the ripple. You can see like kind of the chaotic waves, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get in.
Okay, so just.
I'm gonna get my bow and arrow ready, and if
got dark
anything
vision.
moves aggressively towards him, I'm gonna let loose.
I'm seeing close to the ship right at the moment.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna let Valharia swim around a little bit too, and just kind of. I'm gonna ask him. Let me know if you see anything. Or help me find something.
Help me look.
Help me look. You saw the yellow canaries. If you see anything like that. No. That's the play.
Go make another perception check. Are you going below the water?
I'm going below the water. I'm not going super far away, but I do want to go under the
dark
water.
vision range.
Great question. Stand by one. Features and traits. Rachel. 60 feet.
As far as you can see, darkness.
Okay. I'm gonna come back and say that. I'm not seeing anything.
You say that to
Guys.
us?
Yeah, guys. Not seeing anything under the water.
Can we?
Man, Sin here has the eyes of a shark. He knows what he sees.
Are shark size good?
Am I right, Sin?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you're looking in the water.
Oh.
Who is he talking to?
He's talking to me.
He says you have eyes of a shark.
Eyes of a shark.
Sharks usually.
No, I said a shark.
Oh. Well,
What is that?
Wait, what are you saying?
I thought you said shark.
Yeah, what are you saying?
What's
That's what I said. A shark? Like a fish, got big fins.
You definitely did not say shark.
You know you said shark, you liar.
I just keep going between the two.
Wait, what's a shark?
Right. So, what is it that you saw? Nothing at all. Should we
Well,
wait till morning?
I saw a ripple going in the opposite direction. Looked like something forced a wave. Opposite of the natural flow of the current. But if Shimboisi didn't see anything, then I mean I trust his eyes underwater than mine above. So.
I actually am gonna say, hey, hang on. Let me try one more thing. So I do wanna swing down.
I got an idea. What if we hang your brother off the side and just like let him look around, tie a rope to him?
No. I do go down.
Okay.
Again.
You dive again.
Dive again. This time I want to use the emissary of the sea to communicate with beasts that breathe water.
Ooh.
Do I see any wildlife in here? Like, do I see fish or anything? Like, am I seeing nothing?
In the range that you were at the current, roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Adding anything or just straight?
This is more of just like random chance.
6.
With the 6, yeah, at the moment you don't really see any wildlife around.
Okay. So Hari, do you see anything? Can you like call? I don't know. Can you do stuff like that? He might not be able to. I don't know.
You can
I have
speak at
Sunday.
this point using that ability.
Yeah. I can always speak with him. Like,
But he can speak back to you. You can understand him.
yeah. Well, I have that part to speak to him, and then I have, yeah. Beast can understand your speech, and you gain the ability to decipher their motions and noises.
Okay.
Or, no,
then so given that, he goes, I don't see anything right now. I can try to find the bottom and check.
We'll go together then.
Okay.
And I tell him, hey, we're gonna dive and see what we find. Takes too long. Come after me.
Okay.
Okay. So,
All right. So you guys continue. You guys begin to push your way towards the bottom in complete darkness. You drift down.
no, like, is it like complete darkness? Like my dark vision doesn't work.
You can
now?
see in dark vision, but it's this weird thing of like and just in reality, you ever open your eyes in the middle of the night and your eyes are open and you know that you can see. You just can't see anything.
Okay, then I'm not doing it. If my dark vision doesn't work,
I
then I'm
ain't
not.
doing
Your dark
that.
vision absolutely does work as far as you can tell. There's just nothing to see. Like you can see like some little particulate kind of floating in the water, and that's about it.
Do I ever see any fish or no? Nothing.
How far do you go? In the 60 feet range, like if you're basically at the surface of the boat,
Sure.
you're looking down, you do not see any fish.
I think we'll probably go down 50 feet and see if I see the bottom from 50 feet down, and then we'll just go down from there.
Okay. So you drop 50 feet,
Drop 50 feet into the water.
gives you like a total of about 110
Yeah, sure.
from the surface.
Yeah, about 100.
From the surface, you can see 110 feet down, and you do not see the bottom.
Okay, let's go another little ways.
Okay. You drop a little bit more, about another 40 feet. So about the 150-foot mark, you begin to see some things kind of dotting, like the very outskirts of your dark vision. You could see some, what looks to be maybe some kelp fields and some rocky structures, but you're close to the bottom at that point.
Okay.
The bottom is within sight, at least.
So I'm thinking it's like about 150 feet down.
About.
Thereabouts. I mean, it might be a little more. But.
Yep.
Okay. I want to come up and like just let everybody know.
Okay. You
I'll
make
even
it.
come all the way up onto the boat.
You make it back up.
Yeah.
Make a perception check while you're that low. Or do you go any lower so you can see the full bottom? Right now, you can
I want to
basically
be able
see
to
like
see the bottom.
it's the equivalent of like you could see the tops of the trees. Do you go down a
I
little
go
bit more?
a little bit more.
All
I
right,
wanna
so you
be able
drop
to
about
see the
another
bottom.
10 or 15 feet. Go and make a perception check for me.
Can Vilhari help me?
Yeah.
21.
21. Looking at the ground down here, again, you're just kind of glancing. Valhari points out to you. Oh, so the first thing you notice is that there's this odd, like, what looks to be almost like a man-made structure of some kind, like a pillar, a plinth, a statue, or something, but it's broken into pieces. So you can't quite make out what it is, but you can tell that it was some sort of an intellectual creature, like an intelligent creature, created this out of stone, and it's broken. Now, Hari points out that near the base of this is the entrance to what looks like a cave.
There's like plinth here.
Yeah.
And a cave over here.
Like basically at the base of this thing.
Oh, just like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want me to go check it out?
No, I'm worried about what could be in that cave.
With that, he immediately, like all of the photos sensors on his body, he shifts to like almost completely black.
He's wanting to go do it?
He wants to be helpful.
How long did he say to come to go looking for him? Or how long did you say,
I've
Mike?
only been down for like what? Like less than a minute.
No. Well, because I assume that you're kind of like taking your time to be easy. You're probably about 5 minutes down.
Okay.
What do you think?
We'll go over there.
Gonna go check out the cave.
Yeah.
All right. You dive down.
Me and Big V. We're
Okay.
going.
All right. You're both going. Okay. So you go into the cave. You enter.
Whoa. I'm not going into the cave yet.
Okay, all
I
right.
want to check out the plinth first.
It looks to be again some sort of like a stone structure, but it's been completely demolished. It's been smashed.
Oh, it's just decimated.
Yeah. So imagine like a
Is there any of it left or no?
yeah. There's enough that you can see. It's probably about 10 feet tall remaining. This stone pillar.
Okay.
And you could tell that there's like debris kind of scattered about where it was even taller and it's been smashed. And it looks pretty weather worn at this point.
Does this cave entrance have like a dome to it?
Nope,
So it just goes straight into the ground.
it does.
Okay.
It's like maybe at like a bit of a 45. Like the ground's not perfectly smooth down here, but
Okay, so here's what I want Valhari to do.
Okay.
I wanted to, so this is like the entrance, right? This is the cave mouth or whatever.
Yeah.
I want him to like be like right here. Like,
just like sit above it.
sit above it. Because I mean, you know, I've been down in the depths for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking something's gonna come up out of this thing. That's my thought.
Okay.
And so I
Always a bigger fish.
Yeah, it might be a bigger fish that's gonna try to eat Valhari.
All right. Do you want to take any sort of caution, or you want to be like, "Hey, I'm over here, you big horses, I'm real scared."
That's what Valhari's doing. I want to take
right.
Yes, I want to take some precautions. I'm even going to make a stealth check.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I want to ready in action. Stealth, not great. Stealth is a CX.
Understood.
So I'm very stealthy.
Yeah. You're like 10 feet away in the open, just like watching.
I do want to prep up a spell though. In case something gets silly. Is there a way for me to tell these guys? You know what? Scratch this plan, Phil. Hang on.
Scratch the whole thing.
Not the whole thing, but I am going to go back up after I mess with all this. Because I have something else I want to do.
No, Spars. I am terrified of the ocean in a lot of ways, but underwater video games are my least favorite thing in the world. Just gonna throw out there.
Really?
Hate
Yes.
them. Oh,
So, I don't know if you had a chance to go back and watch our last campaign, but I tend to do this. One of my big fears is deep water. So I tend to put things I'm absolutely terrified of in here. There's a whole like arc in the last campaign where they had to like, it was like claustrophobia and arachnophobia, like some of the big ones for me. But yeah, I do that. There, you're sitting in the depths, dark. You can see
I went
particulate. Okay, you go back
I'm
up.
going back up with Valhari, and I'm gonna let these guys know. Hey, here's what's going on. There's this like plinth pillar looking thing. It's busted up. There's a cave mouth near it. And I I'm not sure if something's in it. Well, you guys should come with me.
At this point, Sea Dog's kind of made his way up, and he's like, "Brother,
Not you.
I don't. Should you do this? It's at night. I mean, can we?"
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the smart play would maybe be to wait.
If it's a cave, it's not going anywhere.
It's true.
I don't know that I'm up to going with you, and I don't. I mean, no offense to Valhari, but I'd rather you have all the advantages that you can have.
Valhari is a beast. Also, I have an idea. I'm going to take these guys with me.
Okay.
Sin, Timothy,
yeah.
Typhus.
Right.
I can't hold my breath that long.
Yeah,
I mean, do you have some sort of?
I do.
I can.
I do. What's up, Timothy?
Okay, Send, count. Ready? I'm gonna hold my breath. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
The odd sensation is, you can feel the strain on your lungs as he does
I'm
it.
out.
Oh,
I'm out.
it wasn't very long.
Wait,
So
you
I'm
didn't
gonna-
count out loud. Start over.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2,
I'm gonna
1.
take some of that, I don't know if you guys remember. I actually like mortar and pestle.
So you gotta count out loud.
One.
And I'm actually going to use it again. Give each of you a dab of it. I know it's not going to taste great, but go ahead and put it in your mouth.
What is this?
What
is it?
It's lobster shell mostly.
I am gonna caution you guys to wait until the morning. This is Sea Dog again. This is rash. This is even for you. This is. He gets like this sometimes. He can't help himself. But you should absolutely not go into a cave in the bottom of the
I'm
ocean,
confused.
middle of the night.
Yeah, is this on the map?
Yes, it's on the map.
Is this cave on the map?
And so
Is it on the map? Is he lying?
the captain. So all right, so there's no not really any mention of a cave. There's just the bird in the middle of the water.
I didn't see a bird in the
Wait,
middle of the
so
water.
have we had our long rest or not?
Yep. Yeah, it's been a full day since
You
your
would
last.
rather wait.
Yes, I would rather you wait.
Yeah. What are we waiting for? For what?
He's wanting us to wait so the Goliath guy can catch up with us and beat us up instead of,
For all you know, they
Seeing
never
cool
even
stuff.
came into the mist.
No, he did. He
But
did.
why are we waiting? What is the point of waiting?
How far can you see in the dark?
Isn't everything dark under there?
60 feet.
Maybe, but you get something. You can have some advantage.
Hmm.
I mean, we're going into a cave. I don't
All
feel
right.
like there's much of an advantage.
I said my piece.
It's coming from the guy that grabbed the friggin' plow.
All right, well, that was different. That was a
Yeah, didn't you just start?
that was a
with
cal-
a plow?
that was a calculated risk.
Calculated a rash move. Now you're dogging me for this.
And a bar fight.
I don't know anything about the bar fight. Was I there for the bar
You
I
were
was-
there for the bar.
I was feeling a little chaotic that day. I was
Yeah.
feeling a little evil.
chaotic?
I've come back a bit from it.
I was
all right.
feeling a little chaotic evil, boys.
I've come back a step. All right.
Okay. All right. What's your votes, boys? Because I want to go.
All right. Let's go. Let's see what's down there.
All right. I'm gonna cast.
Well, I vote no. So
It's the you
I'm casting water breathing. I don't know.
all right.
Yeah.
You cast water breathing.
Which lasts for an hour?
I thought water breathing was 8
Or no,
hours.
it's a whole day.
Yeah,
it's a whole day.
Is it 24 hours or 8
It's
hours?
24 hours.
Okay. I knew it was a long time.
Let me double check. I think it's 24 hours. I just want to make sure it's not concentration. That would be rough. 24 hours. Yep.
Okay.
So, all right. 24 hours. Water breathing. Boom. 10 creatures.
Dang.
Up to. Okay. Danny,
All
let's
right.
roll.
All right.
So, water breathing, and down you dive to the depths. Hit the blues.
We jump in.
It's terrible. Very cool. All right. I suppose you don't need the boat any longer.
Oh, we will for a minute. Unless we die. So we're dead, boys. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the boat. I think my brother's right now. Just kidding. Oh, that's amazing. All right, so what's the play? We go down there. I still think we bait the doorway or cave entrance or whatever.
So I'll put this right. Let's see, we've got Vilhari. This is Danny. Which one are you, Mike?
I'm the gorilla with a pistol.
What?
There was like a gorilla with a pistol.
A gorilla with a pistol.
He had like mech armor on.
John, which one of these do you want to be?
You can put me as any.
All right, you're this guy.
Okay.
All right, so down you go.
You're like, I don't know what the heck it is. Mac with a gorilla Mac with a pistol. Oh. He's gone.
Is it this? Yeah. We have to have a conversation. Not on stream.
Dude,
I can't say on stream what I'm looking at right now because you'll never be able to work in this town again.
Yeah.
But we'll have a conversation about that some other time. Mike. Good Lord.
What?
It's small and the lighting's bad here. I'll give you that. Moving on. So, good grief. Absolutely insane.
Absolutely insane. In my defense, there actually is a squad of armored gorillas.
We're gonna let this go. We're just gonna move past this, okay? So you plunge into the depths, all with water breathing. Now you do have water breathing, but only you, Shimwasi, and Vilhari are native to the water. So like
True.
you guys just plow through. Everybody else is moving at a much slower pace.
I mean, I'm pretty sweaty.
Yeah, you're just like,
I got a little bit of extra speed because it's Timothy. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like Timothy's over here just like,
If anything, he's probably knocking me off rotation, and I'm going
used
one
to the
way
water.
more than the other.
it's
I'm
very
used to the water.
it's very little assistance and he tires out super fast. But you guys
He's on his
begin
eighth
to
wind.
yeah, you guys begin to plummet and you dive all the way down to the just about 30 feet from the surface, like the ocean floor, and you see movement far off, but it's a large swath of movement in the very edge of your peripheral. And as you look up, you lose it in the darkness. And then you guys descend the remaining 30 feet or so.
Yeah.
And you find yourself at the cave entrance, which is about, 10 or so feet in diameter.
Okay.
Oh, I have a goal this campaign now. We have to get Timothy a belt of giant strength. That would be hilarious.
That would be,
I don't know how he'd wear it.
ridiculous
But-
is what it would be.
Around my head.
Yeah.
Aren't you
Yeah.
all head?
Be a crown.
To make it a crown, yeah. It'll magically fit.
Yeah.
Maybe a bracelet.
But I want you to be able to carry me. Somehow.
Right.
Hmm.
You're at the cave entrance.
So this is the cave.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can't talk underwater. I might be able to breathe out.
Yeah, hot sensation. You could feel just the water like moving into your lungs, filling that space. So yeah, as you begin to speak, you don't even get bubbles because it's just you just feel water again rush from inside you. Very bizarre feeling.
I say an Aquan. You're such a noob.
Where am I on you, Sen?
Where are you?
Sen, where am I on you?
Oh yeah. The
Where
right
am I right
knee.
now?
The right knee.
Oh.
As
Right.
far as this handstand,
Okay.
but with Timothy's hands.
I'm going to reach into my fat fold
Mm-hmm.
and pull out a tiny paddle. Just real small.
Like an oar.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
It's
gonna go up.
disgusting.
But not, yeah, I like that. Not fast at all. It's just like a
You're
real
inside?
slow paddle.
Almost like
Peering inside.
I don't know how it like turns or
It does. The entrance again, because it's at about a 45, and so it continues on at about a 45 until you lose it. Because of the angle, you lose it. It's not because you can't see that far, but like it kind of dips over.
I nudged in and then I'm gonna go in.
Okay, so you see Chimboisi dive into the cave. As soon as you breach that plane, the opening of the cave, you can feel the water's just a bit cooler as you swim. They get you for a second.
Classic Mike or classic Adam DM moment.
The old-
where
Yo, you're about to get smoked. Deal with it.
No,
you go in and then you're fine. It's just normal.
feel that temperature drop, and the cave
I'm
goes
proceeding
on.
with caution. I'm not going fast.
Okay, so you're kind of just moving slowly along. You've got
Now,
stone.
Can I feel the?
I mean, it's a 10-foot wide, so you can go from one side to the
Oh,
next.
but it's not like super.
Mm-mm.
Big. And it's stone.
Yes, and you realize that it's worked stone as you move down here.
Mm.
And so again, cylindrical, but it's stone, almost like cobblestone material or bricks that kind of line this. It goes on for about 30 feet deep down under, completely dark. You can see only by your dark vision, and eventually you can see just a flat surface at the end. And as you approach, you can tell that there are tiles. It's some sort of a mosaic. And it's again 10-foot in diameter mosaic.
I didn't say, but I went with him. I'm gonna
You
go
went
with him.
So you followed on. Okay, you
Yeah,
follow.
just
into-
I can't see, so
Now that he knows it's safe.
Yeah. And then it
no. No, I wanted to go with you regardless because my character really can't see, so it's kind of like
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just kind of like I'm following you as close as I can keep up. So
Does Typhus have dark vision? Where does it tell you if you have dark vision?
He does, yeah.
He does.
well, my
Okay.
knee has dark vision, so
Right. So you're like, if you feel like odd pullings.
yeah, you go this way.
And so so you see some sort of a mosaic.
Can I make out what's on the mosaic or no?
So you can't, and it's because
You don't see in grays.
you only see in gray. So it all looks like you can tell like some slight variations in the colors, but you can't quite make out the imagery. But it looks simple.
Okay.
Make an investigation check for me though. 15. I'll say this. You do notice that like the center piece of this mosaic, you can kind of make that out. And it's basically a circle. And at the very heart of that circle, you see about a fist-size indentation.
Michael, so it looks like just
It doesn't look like it's about a fist size. It's not fist shaped, but it's about fist size.
Is there anything around? Does that shape ring a bell to me? Like the stones we've gotten?
It does actually. It does look about the same size as that stone that you used for the map.
Who has it?
Typhus.
Yeah. So Typhus.
Actually, Sea Dog was the last one to have it.
I've just kind of given that like
He keeps wanting to keep it.
yeah. So I'm gonna say that Typhus has it just for
Okay.
this sake of ease, because he specifically said that he held onto that stuff but made it available. But yeah. So yeah, he pulls out the gemstone and takes it up there, and it fits perfectly.
Wow.
Nothing happens.
Okay, nothing happens. Does it stay in there?
Yeah. It doesn't like literally nothing happens.
But I mean, it
It
doesn't
fits.
fall out.
It fits perfectly in. But
We
nothing.
spin it.
You try. He tries to spin it. Nothing happens.
Press it.
He presses it all the way in.
Other?
Nothing.
Okay. Here's my question. Can you make a small flame with Druidcraft?
Can you make a small flame with Druidcraft?
Yeah.
I don't know. You look into it. Check.
I mean, prestidigitation, you can light a candle.
Not underwater.
Well, yeah.
So can you describe it one more time?
Yep. So you're looking at a mosaic. You can tell the very center of the mosaic has. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to draw this well, but it's the very center is a circle.
Yeah,
You
what
can
is it? The picture.
What's that?
What's the greater picture
That you can't
of the
tell.
mosaic? What's the bigger picture? Of
It
the
just looks like shards of tile. You can assume that they are different colors. Unfortunately, your dark vision does not allow you to see in color.
Okay, so here's the deal, Bill. I can create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect, such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, sound of a small animal, faint odor. Must fit in 5-foot cube. You can initially light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. Those are the only things that like pertain to maybe.
I might have some. Oh my god, I might have something. I gotta look
So
up what's in
I'm gonna
this
show
kit.
you this.
Prestidigitation, man.
So it's like you have a bunch of tiles that are all kind of wrapped around
This one thing.
this circular tile, and then there's that stone-sized hole in the very middle.
Did you have a way to earlier you made a room where there was no water in it? Can you do that again?
Hmm.
You just stab yourself in the mouth with a chip.
Yeah.
Like that's the worst.
I can do that, Danny.
Because I think what we need to do is light up this room, but we don't have the spell light,
I think you
which is
need
the easiest way to do this.
I mean, I can polymorph you into a giant shark, and then you could see, or I could
I don't think you'd be able to see. I mean, you still just have dark vision, right?
Yeah, and they I mean, sharks, I'm pretty sure only have 2 vision, like dogs.
Well, they can
like black
see.
and white.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I can do it,
I mean,
boys.
Mike did it earlier where he made the room.
yeah, I mean, I can do
Yeah, come
it.
on, Danny.
They
I think you
can
guys are probably approaching about
have
a
blind
30-minute
sight.
mark.
What is blind sight?
Blind sight. That's
Giant
kind of
sharks have blind sight. What is that?
that's the ability to kind of sense things around you more than necessarily seeing them.
So, yeah, I can do that. We
So
decided I could do
the opposite of helpful.
control water, but it's my 4th level, boys.
I mean,
Alright.
I think
We
it's
don't have another choice.
it's our puzzle right now, so I think you should do it.
Well,
All right, so you are within the tunnel, and
wherever this thing is.
okay, so you're within this tunnel, and you use
Yeah,
shape water
don't you have a glow stick in
No.
that fat fold?
or control water. I'm sorry.
Control water.
That's what Spar said.
Control
Yeah,
water back. What's the radius?
yes.
Pretty good. Tell you for sure.
I mean, you cleared out a whole room earlier. The last time we
Yeah.
tried it. So
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay, so you're standing here, and so 20 feet back, which is about 10 feet or so shy of the entrance, you just push the water back, creating a dry room essentially. Water kind of dripping. Actually, I'll say water doesn't even drip. As it falls into your range, it immediately gets swept away into that, and so you kind of push it back. What's the? Let me know. Is this concentration, and what's the duration?
Concentration, 10 minutes.
Okay, so you kind of hold it back at bay.
Yeah,
You
we
have-
got 10 minutes, boys.
Yep.
Figure it out.
I'm gonna
10
light a fire.
Okay, so as you light a torch or a candle,
I have a lantern, so
okay, so you light up your
or
lamp.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you light up your lantern. It does take you a moment, obviously, as everything's kind of damp. But
Well,
we'll say
I'm
that
gonna use
you know,
prestidigitation to help dry it off. So
excellent. So it
There we
takes you a moment. With that, you use the prestidigitation. You then light your lamp, and as you look out onto this mosaic, you can see that it is a brilliant sunrise. You can see it's all just subtle variations of yellow and orange. That's why you couldn't really tell the distinction in the dark vision spectrum. But it is brilliant light.
And there's just like a circle in the middle that's missing.
well, as we put the gym in the
What
circle.
does the circle look like?
We
Yeah,
put
so
the, we
just-
put the gym in the circle.
So it's just, you know, like a mosaic is, it's just like shards of tile that form the majority of the picture, but the center is a circular
Yeah.
tile. And then within that tile is a hole that the gem fits inside of.
Can we move the tiles at all?
No, yeah, they're cemented in there.
All right, low key. I feel like we need to shine light on this, and none of us have a light spell to do it.
We well,
Like
we have.
sunlight, like it needs light.
Oh well, I lit
Like,
a fire in
we have
here.
to like. Yeah, but we need to like force light, a ray of light or something into the gym, and it'll light it up. But none of us have anything that can do that.
Well, I put my lantern up next to
Lights
the
will
gym
run
then.
Daylight. You have to use a daylight.
Yeah, but
spell.
it's not magical. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it needs like a daylight spell.
Hmm.
Or like casting light onto it.
Daylight spells pretty high
Pretty high
level, isn't
level.
it?
It's like what, 4th level?
But we
think
have
I think
4th
it's
level
higher than that.
spells.
Oh, it's only 3rd level. Okay, well.
I can try to dis opens. That's not gonna work.
Hey, Mike, are druid spells prepared spells?
They are.
Is there
They-
anything else in the room? Like if we look up at the cave, is there some sort of like where it looks like there could have been an opening or like a way to get sunlight down?
No, the only, as you
It's
kind of
just fully
around here,
encased.
say that you spend the majority of your 10 minutes. I will say you use 5 of them kind of looking around the cave, inspecting that area. And as far as you can tell, there's no secret entrance. There's no alternate entrance. It's just the way that you came in and the mosaic at the end of the tunnel.
Was this a concentrated spell, Mike?
Where did we
Yeah.
get the gem from?
Yikes.
The gem was with the map.
We lost water breathing then?
Take it out. Take it out.
What? What are we doing?
Did we
You
lose
want-
Take the
water
gem
breathing?
out.
I don't think
We
water
lost
breathing
water
is concentration.
No.
No. Yeah, it's not.
No.
So we
Is-
take the gym out?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, take it back out.
we did.
Did the gym fit in perfectly? Like that's what it was made for, or is it just roughly the same? So, like how perfectly cut is this hole?
Perfect. Like it was molded.
Okay. Well, do we have any kind of identify on this or anything?
If we
Do you know
need
how
a
to
daylight
activate this
spell,
spell?
technically Mike has the
Uh,
ability to grab it, but you have to take like a long rest, right?
Yeah, I have to take a rest to do that.
If we think that's what it is.
I don't think we can open this door. I don't think we can open this door without a light spell.
Well, then I suppose my
It's
brother.
literally
gets
a
his-
giant
yeah.
sun.
Or maybe it just has to be
I mean,
daylight in
wait,
general.
what are the tiles and stuff made of? Like glass, or is there any kind of metal
Mhm.
around it?
No metal. No, it's just the
Because
natural.
I can.
It's not
Okay.
natural. It's stone, and then it's just tile, like ceramic, I guess.
Yeah, boys, I don't think we're opening this
I
door
mean,
today.
ceramic's really
We'll have to come back to this
fragile.
one.
Does it look like? Should we try to break it? I mean, ceramic is like really frail.
You can
Don't
tell
do
your
it.
spell's about to drop.
Yeah, if we wait 10 minutes, dude, I'm. All right, let's dip.
Well, can you ease the water back to us so it doesn't just smash us into the wall?
No, I smashed him into the wall.
Well, I'm more worried about the breathing. Oh no, wait, we said
Yeah.
not concentration. That's right.
So
Timothy takes 9 points.
We're good.
a billion points to your tiny body.
Boom. All right, we go back up then. I guess.
All right.
Look
So-
my spells up.
You drift your way back up, and again, you see movement deep in the water around
There we
you.
go. Oh boy's coming for us, dude. We're screwed.
But you pass.
How
back
fast
up.
can we get back up?
Well, I don't know anything about the bends other than it sucks. So I'm
What
gonna
is
pretend
that?
it's nothing. So yeah, so you're able to swim back up to the surface, the bends. Yeah, where you get it's something like you get gas in your blood and you die from it.
Yeah.
It's a diving
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I don't know anything about, but
Yeah, no,
sucks real bad. Cause your blood to boil. So I don't know. Anyway,
it sounds suck.
it's not a thing in my D&D world because I don't know enough about it. So you make it back up to the surface. You get back out of the ship. You guys are gonna just rest the night.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
rest the night. I need somebody to go ahead and roll a D20 for you guys.
My turn.
Hit it.
$19.
19. 19 is pretty good. Again, you awake in the morning having slept a full night, and
Did we change our dice on D&D Beyond?
I didn't.
I did.
Anyways.
Mike did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Three.
Well,
That makes
did it.
sense.
All right. So let me see. Are you manning typhus, Danny?
I am.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna close it out. All right. So
What I'm managing is skills. As far as talking, that's you. I don't want to even try that accent. It's gonna be
fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So you guys get a full night's sleep and find yourself well rested in the morning. You just hit it again immediately?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll say though, when you come back up to the ship and you tell Sea Dog that you have to wait till the morning for the next thing, he goes, "I told you," and he demands back from you this small shell that you guys pass back and forth when one of you wins an argument. So you apparently won the last one, so he wants the shell back. I was right and you're wrong, so you gotta give me the shell. All right. And he kind of
Typhus.
he kind of like, even though he's
Typhus.
like totally beat up and hurt, he's like wanders off. He's got a little pep in his step after that. Right. What?
Hold on. Can I Typhus. Typhus.
Yes.
Can I see that really quick? Can I just see it for a second?
The stone, sure.
I'm gonna take it and put it in my fat folder folding.
Ew.
All right, so you go ahead and hold on to that for a minute. And I've learned a valuable lesson. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you don't really want to give him.
All right.
things.
So
The next morning, though, you guys.
I do I do the water breathing.
Okay.
Same deal. Let's get down there. Figure this thing out.
All right. So you guys begin to drift. Just the same crew again.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right. So
Yeah.
I guess technically the four of you and Valhari drift back down. Again, you have the glow of that sun, the daylight above you as well now, and you begin to kind of drift through that. You make your way back to the cave. You can see some fish and some things, and now that you have a bit of a wider range of view, you can see more action. Also, it's daytime. You see a little bit more action towards the surface, and you make your way back down to the bottom. You make your way back into the cave, and once again back towards the mosaic. Yes.
All right, we ready?
Sure.
Thumbs up all around.
Okay, so we put the stone in,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast daylight.
All right. You place the stone back in, and you cast the spell daylight in front of it. There's this brilliant flash of light blasts out through. All of the tiles shimmer in a bright color before the tiles begin to move, and they form the shape of a bird. And from that kind of materializing in the water is a yellow canary, full-blown alive bird, doesn't seem to be at all affected by the water, and it shifts into another small cylindrical tube.
Yeah. Another one, boys.
Druid spells.
Grab it.
And it's at this point that you realize that that stone seems to glow as if with daylight for a while.
I
Ooh.
grab the tube and I
Daylight.
give it to.
You keister it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drug you.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna pull up the other pieces and try and
I
connect
feel
them.
like we have a certain we're not quite hitting our quota of despicable jokes. I don't want to lose our.
I'm actually gonna just out of flavor for my character, I'm gonna actually shift a little bit, not shape shift, but like changeling, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my skin tone to match Shimbwasi and the other characters, because they look more adaptable in the water. Like if you weren't looking and they're going fast, you might miss them type thing, because they're
That's
that
the thing
color.
with the cheating. I feel like he should be able to like do fins like we have. That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
that's
doesn't it?
alter self. It's like
Well, I actually can put fins on there, but it's all illusion. It's all illusory.
Yeah, see, this looks dumb.
It's not real fins. It's just it looks like I have fins. Yeah.
I mean, it would probably be too strong. I just think it's just, makes more sense. To me.
Anything else?
Well,
in the
they
cave?
explain it's an illusion. So, and with that, Kimothy is now on my right shoulder.
Boom.
Excellent.
That's where he likes to be, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
My favorite spot.
Great.
And then I'm gonna reach down and give him a titty twister.
Hey, Timothy.
Ouch.
We are. Yeah, we're going back to the ship.
Okay. All right.
Trick is I moved the nipple in my illusion, so it's not there.
All three of you guys, go ahead and roll a d20 for me real quick.
All three?
18.
Yeah.
4 plus anything, just straight.
No, I'm just
I
curious.
also got an 18.
Yo.
I'm really disappointed this
Oh,
dice is black, but I don't know
why
how to
isn't
change
it
it.
rolling?
You can just change it easily, dude.
I don't
What?
know how.
I got, guys. I also got an 18.
Whoa.
Excellent. I rolled for Typhus and he got a 4. Oh, also I said excellent, and on my tablet thought I said Alexa. I don't mean Alexa. I don't use Alexa. Stop listening to me.
Oh,
I
my
don't know.
dice. They're there.
Okay, so you guys are like, kind of reveling in the success. You're swimming back up towards. It's a little bit more difficult for Typhus anyway because he has hooves. So he's like, just little pistons. And so he's mostly arm work because he's making his way back up towards the
He's
top.
struggling.
And you see it in a blink of an eye. You see movement, large movement from beneath you as it flies towards and slams into Typhus. Let's see if he hits.
He's gonna hit
Probably.
31.
Oh shoot! I meant to take Adam. I meant to take
Ooh,
the
cool.
shell that they were exchanging.
Dude, this dice is
No,
awesome.
okay.
Sorry.
That was Sea Dog. Yeah, Sea Dog had that. And he did not give it up.
Sorry, I don't really. Okay,
You were just taking the stone, but it
I'll
was only
still
for
keep the stone then.
well, I mean, at that point you had to use it.
No.
Just has it again. All right, so he comes flying in. He gets advantage.
What is it?
You see, it is an enormous shark. You see it just at like the last second before it comes in and slams into Typhus. Let's see. I actually rolled really poorly on that.
Can I use a bow underwater?
You have disadvantage with your attacks. Okay, so I get a 14 to hit Typhus. Does that hit?
I don't think so.
Oh, sorry, Typhus. He only has a 13. Yeah, it does hit.
Wow.
Ooh, okay, dude. Okay, so he
He's gonna
comes
get hurt.
flying through.
Wait,
he-
hold on a second. Let me make sure he's wearing his armor. One second here.
Good point. That seems like it.
He
Definitely
is. He is wearing his armor,
Okay.
but he's just got really low dexterity. So
biggest shark we have.
that charisma, though, my gosh,
Excellent. Oh wait, yeah, I've got the thing.
he can seduce this this shark.
there a
if you
bigger
really
one?
need to.
I do not know if I have a bigger one or
I don't
not.
think there is.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's probably man. Okay. All right. That was good though. As this giant shark flies through the air, slams into Typhus, and takes a big old chunk. You see blood immediately fill into the water as he takes, and you got to document this, 22 piercing damage.
Okay.
An additional 4 because he was quote unquote pounced. And then I need him to make a strength saving throw.
Oof, it's gonna hurt.
Ooh. 9.
A 9. So he is grappled.
Why does he always get eaten? Like Evan, particularly.
Well, Lance isn't here, so
Yeah.
was he sharing the bounty?
I mean, I guess I did die from 2 giant frogs
That's gonna be him. So he
twice,
Yeah.
2 different campaigns.
So he gets grappled. And then he is going to thrash him. So
Yes,
Yeah.
Spars, his armor is a paper bag. That is true.
What is going on?
with that as this colossal shark, when I say that he's big, I mean he's easily 4 times the size of a normal shark. He's like
So this is a huge shark.
yes, it is a huge shark. Comes through, slams into him, bites him, and then immediately starts thrashing in the water. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh, dude.
From Typhus?
Yep,
Oh gosh.
he gets a
Yeah,
multi
Oh
attack.
no!
No, Danny, what'd you get?
1.
I rolled a 2, so I got a 3.
Ooh.
Gosh, dude.
Evan, I'm so sorry.
It's gonna be an additional 22 slashing damage.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
he's unconscious for sure.
He went
like-
down
Yeah, real fast, like
in one move.
Ooh.
in one move.
Rip. And speaking of rip, you see a big portion of Typhus's leg remains in the shark's mouth, whereas Typhus himself begins to drift away.
Oh my
And
goodness,
with that, the shark
Hey,
turns.
dude, hold on.
Yeah. Who said hold on? I
dude.
didn't-
Yeah, what? Who's
He's
yelling?
unconscious.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
He's unconscious. Can we
Yes.
Yeah.
see this?
Yeah, because it happens right next to you. In the blink of an eye, the shark comes in, slams into him, rips his leg off, and Tyvus's body begins to kind of drift away from you. He then spins away and slams. He's going to use his third of his multi attacks to do a tail attack against Sin. It looks like. With that, I get not as great. An 18 to hit.
Hits. Dang it.
18. Okay. You take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
16.
16. Okay, so you're able to kind of just absorb the blow. And then I'm just going to put Typhus as unconscious. And he is going to swim away from you. So that will allow you to make an opportunity attack.
Me?
Yeah.
With my fist, I'm guessing. Because I have my bow out almost always.
Yeah. As far as every good pirate needs a peg leg, I guess.
That's immediately what I thought of too. I was like, oh,
Yeah. So
Ugh.
so do I get so
How that happens.
so should I just punch him? Is that what I do or
Or sword, right? You know.
okay. Well, I have a hand axe. I guess I'll use that.
Oh, great. He's dead then.
Yeah. Hand axe of destiny.
Per the rules of canon.
get him, Danny.
Okay.
Not 20, please.
Plus
Wait, are we in combat right now?
Yes.
But not really. 'cause
I
we're not
never
rolling.
gave you my initiative.
an 11 to hit.
Oh,
What is that?
An 11 to hit.
11 will hit. I mean,
Oh, really? Oh,
Big
yeah, I
old
guess,
broadside of a
yeah, yeah.
barn.
Okay, so it'd be
Do you see any of our
this is
measuring?
horrible.
Oh, here I go.
I do have a dagger. I guess I should have used the dagger. Oh well, too late. 5 damage with a hand axe.
5 damage. All right. It doesn't even seem to notice.
Yeah.
I am going. Is it my turn? Can I do something now?
Let's roll initiative now. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what?
It was a surprise round. I got a surprise round.
Yeah. All right. 25 to 20.
All right.
Hey, we rolling initiative? I go, yeah. And he left immediately. All right. What'd you guys get? There's just a couple of us.
Typhus, who is
I
dying.
got 12.
Okay. Me and him both got 17s, but I got higher dexterity.
Okay. So I'll put Sin, Typhus.
So wait, does he have typhus or does he just have typhus's leg?
He has Typhus's leg.
Typhus is just floating off into the distance.
Yeah.
They're just his leg. Typhus is standing right next to us.
12.
Right?
12. Okay.
The good thing is saltwater heals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it feels really good right now.
Yeah. Well, luckily he's unconscious immediately.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that. Okay. You guys both got 12s. I assume that Timothy probably has the lower dex.
I've got a
Oh, I
plus
see.
3.
Yeah. Timothy,
Yeah.
if you have a higher
My dex is 0.
Good. That makes sense. That makes way more sense. All right, Timothy, and then the shark is bringing up the rear. All right, you actually see upon close inspection, you realize that it wasn't the entirety of his leg that was pulled away, but it was an enormous chunk of his thigh. Blood just kind of permeates the area. Let's see. That takes us to Sin.
Oh no,
Keep in
there's gonna
mind,
be more sharks.
you are in the water.
Okay, so you say I get disadvantage on my attacks?
Yeah.
Which in reality, I don't know how you would shoot him.
Huh?
Yeah, if it was a crossbow, maybe.
Right.
But
Well,
not, but a
crossbow, I
bow.
think does not have disadvantage within a certain range.
Yeah, but I guess I mean with a bow, it's my bows are magical, so my arrows are magic. So I'm gonna say that's why I can do this even. Okay, so roll with disadvantage.
You know, a bow gun works, or what do they call those?
Yeah, let me
Harpoon
see.
guns.
I was looking at
I got a 17.
A 17 to hit.
Yeah.
17 will hit. I think it's
Um,
just within a certain range. You only have your low range, I think, right? And then after that, you can't make any attacks.
oh, okay.
Wow, I
Oh,
didn't know this.
Underwater?
What?
You said underwater. That's what it's the low range.
Yeah, like you know, you have like the 2 ranges. I think you can only use your small range.
A ranged weapon automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range.
Yeah.
So not the long distance. You can't even use the long distance.
Okay.
Even
So yeah,
against the
you said
target of
17 does hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to use a feature with this shot too. It's the grasping arrow.
Mm-hmm.
So the first bit of it does
Nasty
takes
damage.
it takes 8 damage, and then I hit it with grasping arrow. It does 2d6. It does 9 poison damage, and its speed is reduced by 10, and then it takes 2d6 the first time it moves on each of its turns.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the brambles last for 1 minute until you use this option again, or until any creature uses action to remove the with an athletics check. So,
Well, that ain't happening.
and then I would also, so yeah, I just imagine like an arrow going through the water. It hits him, like it's magical. It looks kind of weird, obviously. So, and then it hits him, and then these vines just start spreading around it, causing it to move less, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shoot it again with my second action. So.
Okay, hit it.
I'm actually going to use sharpshooter on this one because that one low attack with my hatchet hit. So I'm going to use sharpshooter. I'll probably miss now.
Yes, Spars. He is. Yeah, he's arcane archer. Sin.
Yeah, of course. 7.
A 7. That one just goes a little wide.
Yeah. Dang it. Of course when I use that.
Creatures and objects fully submerged or fully immersed in the water.
Is there any other sharks or anything in the area that are attacking us too, or is just the one?
You don't initially see anything.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's the end of my turn for now. So.
All right. That takes us to Typhus. Are you gonna move it all? Or you want to move it all?
You
are about 50 feet from the surface.
Who's controlling
Danny.
Okay.
I guess I'll as long as the group looks like they're gonna fight this, I'll stay. I mean, that's just what it is. So if everybody's wanting to leave and get Typhus out of the water, then that's so be it. I kind of want to get his leg back.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll roll for
sure don't want his leg.
Well, you know, most of his leg is still attached. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look very good, but it's most of it's still there. He did lose a big chunk of it, kind of up into his side. Honestly,
is it just you roll a 20 for a death save, right?
D20, yeah.
He failed this first one.
Okay, all right, mark it down. That's
God,
one.
I hope Evan's character dies.
I hope not. I'm in control of him. I'd feel horrible.
She's like your baby. Your guy died. Sorry. It'll be Danny's fault.
I will roll the rest of them if you want.
No, I don't trust you.
Right. Rick, you rolled a -4, so that's 2 fails. And the third
You rolled a 1, and then you rolled a 1 again, actually, believe it or not.
Mhm.
He's totally dead.
Yeah, and then the shark eats him and his body's gone forever. You're shark poop. All right. So Shimbwasi, you are up. Kimothy, you're on deck.
Money. Okay, so here's the play. I'm torn between fighting this thing, getting his feet up. I think I've got to pull.
Real quick, I kind of retcon that because I don't want him to be without a leg. He should have lost his leg. You lost your leg, Evan. The leg's gone.
Yeah, he's done.
I take it. I take back my take back. The leg's gone. The leg's gone.
Yeah, that's the reason why it's a cliche.
Yeah.
Like,
There is no hope.
How far away is he from me?
Who? Typhus?
Typhus.
You guys are all within about five or 10 feet of each
bingo.
other. Yeah.
And how far away from the surface?
About 50 feet from the surface.
Bingo.
It's going to be.
So I'm gonna take him up there.
Okay.
We're
You grab him and swim him up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you latch on to him about 5 feet of your movement. You've got plenty of space left to make it. Right. You've got plenty of speed left for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just kind of rush up into back up to the surface with him, and just this big dark trail of blood as you go.
Wait, hang on. I think we can only get halfway.
You can only get halfway. I'm not making you do any kind of strength checks or anything like that because
Well, I'd have to double move, I believe. How far can I swim? How fast can I swim? Let me double check that. You can definitely swim pretty fast. Just a regular. Okay, so I'm gonna take him 30 feet. So we're gonna go halfway.
it's gonna be like, what happened?
But I'm gonna healing word this dude.
Okay, as you go,
Yeah.
you're halfway up.
Yeah, he's gonna get a little bit up.
All right, so regains consciousness.
Or no, I could do both. That's a bonus action.
Yeah, you can still take your action to dash.
I can go, yeah,
All right.
dash. Yeah,
So,
we get all
yeah.
the way there and I heal.
So healing word is you go up and as well as the other.
So we're gonna cast this. Boom. He gets 5 health back.
Okay.
5 health back on your boy.
And so, healing up that area of the wound, the bleeding lessens. Like the further you go up, the lesser the bleeding continues. And you get to the surface. It's just you pop up. They having being a little nervous, but also just knowing that like you were gone a long time the night before. You see Sea Dog's like, hey, what's wrong? What's the matter? And he starts to lower down the rope.
He got
Like
his
the
arm
rope
bit
ladder.
off by a reefer shark. Or whatever he's called. Whatever this shark's called. I don't know.
It's a huge shark. It's enormous.
Okay, just
It's much bigger than
Megalodon.
Also, a reefer shark, I think, is something. I don't know.
The shark was smoking me.
He's on the high seas.
Chong shark came up.
He was he had the munchies, dude. I know he did.
Reaper shark in the what is it, the male abyss or whatever you said before. Jeez Louise, man. Reaper shark.
That means drug.
So yeah, so you make
Spar says
Back
drug
up.
dealer of the deep.
drug dealer of the deep, dude. Dang. Right, so yeah, you get him up.
He's obviously part of the Bloods, dude. Facts.
All right, so Sin and Kimothy, you guys are still down below. Kimothy, you're up. What do you do? Reefer shark.
I'm gonna polymorph myself into a giant shark. Wait, we're fighting this thing, right?
I think we left. I think we're leaving.
Oh,
I left with Typhus.
okay. Then I won't
hurt
do that.
bad. You can do whatever you feel, man.
Sin, do you want to stick around and fight it?
If it looks like we're leaving, let's get out of here.
Get out.
Can't communicate.
Oh yeah, we
effectively.
can't communicate.
Actually, we both know AL.
Huh?
We both what?
Me and Sin both know ASL.
Oh, okay. You don't even have the appropriate amount of fingers. I don't know. I'm not trying to be insensitive. But can you do ASL properly?
We made it up. It's our own code.
You got your own.
I
He
guess if we're
flipped you
leaving,
off hands and you're like, it's time to leave.
then I'm not doing anything.
Double birds.
Not your shark, though?
Yeah.
No, this is a colossal shark.
Oh, colossal. That must be a
We
new one.
could hoard the XP to ourselves.
So I'm basing the stats off of Obliteros, which I think was in Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Obliteros,
Yeah.
the unclean.
So you guys fly back. You guys
Do
are
you
gonna try to
think,
get
Danny?
to the surface as well. Timothy, what do you do
I
in your
haven't
turn?
decided yet. I'm asking Danny. Do you want? I guess
Danny sucks.
nothing. I guess I'll leave. Can I hold my action? Like, can I
Well,
hold my action?
How
If
can
it
you?
seems like Sin wants to stay, if it seems like Sin wants to fight, then I will hold polymorph.
Okay, so you will use polymorph if Sin wants to fight.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. That takes us back to the colossal shark. And he flips back around and
take-
starts.
He takes 7 damage.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
he can either keep the vines on him, or he can try to take them off of him by using his action.
Oh, he is a beast. He has no idea how to do any of that. And so he is just going to try to kill you. So he flies towards you.
His movement speed was reduced. So
Reduced by 10, correct?
yeah.
Not 210. Okay. Yeah. So he comes flying back towards you. Let's see. Yep. And he's going to try to attack you. Yep. Bite attack. 15 versus AC.
It matches.
Matches. Excellent. So you immediately you see the shark come barreling towards you as it kind of turns sideways. It slams into your body. You feel the piercing just dig in all around you. You take 22 piercing damage. I need you to make 26 piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
19 saving throw.
A 19 succeeds. So as you slam into this, you're able to push off just enough to kind of duck out of the way. To pull yourself free of his mouth. Let's see. I am going to say, given the circumstance here, let's get a we'll call it a Constitution saving throw from you, Timothy.
You ripped one of your fingers off.
Let's go. Here we go.
What if he bit a word off?
What is the B on the dice mean? Oh, it's a 20.
Natural 20?
I got 6. No, I was just curious because I saw it rolling.
Oh, okay.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. All right, you take half of that damage. So you take you guys split it.
How much?
Yeah, so it was 20. So you each take 13 damage.
Oh wait, of the original attacker again.
Okay.
Yeah, through the original. So Danny, just heal yourself back 13. All right. That was the shark. He's going to he's gonna make a tail attack against you then next. So 13 to hit. So you're able to kind of move out of the way with this one. And then he's gonna drift back about 20 feet. And that takes us back to Sin.
Do I get a reaction then to hit him?
Yeah, if you want to take an opportunity attack, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which
I'll
I guess
take one too.
technically you could as well, yeah.
Go back to the top.
But I think I'll just use. Yeah.
24.
What I roll? Just a
No,
D4.
23.
24 hits, yeah. Did you hit with it?
What do I
So you're just gonna make like a
I
melee
don't know.
strike
What do-
against it?
No, I don't know. Hold on.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
this out here.
I want to poke him in the eye.
I do 5 damage.
This is a big con to your dude. Do you have the Warcaster
I
that
have.
allows?
I have vicious mockery.
Yeah, but do you have the
I
ability?
have a vicious mockery though. I can use that.
You can only use a spell for a reaction like that if you have the Warcaster feat.
Hold on. Look at this. I have. Oh, cutting words is what I meant. As a reaction, when a creature, you can see, makes an attack roll, you can expend one use of Bardic Inspiration and subtract that number from the creature's roll.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I took
Okay.
Eldritch Adept as my feat.
Excellent.
All right. Is it my turn then, or
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna swim up, I guess, as fast as
All
I
right,
can.
excellent. You're like, heck this, I'm out. He's going to use a legendary action to hit and run. As you begin to swim up towards the surface, he's going to fly up towards you and make an attack. 15. Here's the camera.
It ties.
Eyes,
Hit
excellent.
again.
That's going to be an additional 22 piercing damage, and you have to make another strength saving throw.
10.
Ooh, oh no. So you're swimming full jaws, you're trying to get to the surface, and you're about 10 feet shy of it when you feel your body get you just lurch.
I'll use my Eldritch Adept, or hold on. I'll use my thing then, right? I can
You're
use
cutting
it now.
words?
Cutting, or is that what it is? The thing that
I don't know.
yeah, cutting words.
Cutting words. That lessens its
cutting
attack,
words.
but it doesn't help. It doesn't help the DC on a saving throw.
Well, I think he's saying he could lessen the
Oh.
attack so that it wouldn't tie.
It wouldn't hit.
Yeah, you could have, but you have to
Yeah.
do that before you know if it succeeds or not.
Oh, do you?
No. I use it as a reaction.
Well, some of them do and some of them don't. I don't know. It depends on what it says. Unless Adam's gonna just...
I'm gonna double
You
check.
can do so after the roll. Hold on. I didn't know that you said the results. Sorry, but if you did, I cannot do it before the results. So
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
sorry.
So you are bitten and you are grappled by this shark. You take an additional 22 damage, which I will
Split?
allow you to split again. So you can
No,
each
I don't
take-
want to do that. He can take it all.
Wait, we take an additional 22.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
So,
unconscious either way. It didn't matter.
So 11 and 11.
I'm
Oh
unconscious.
no.
Either
We'll
way.
split it then.
I'm unconscious either way. It didn't matter.
Oh no.
Wouldn't
Oh,
it make sense?
God.
Does Danny would take the whole thing?
It's okay. I got a paddle.
Like both. Wait, both attack. I took full damage on both attacks.
No.
No, we have both attacks.
Yeah, this was a legendary action, and he bit you, which is 22 damage. The one before was a total of 26.
Oh, then I'm not under. Which now I don't know what health I was at. I would have been fine then.
But 11, you're fine.
Okay, add 12 to your health because you took away 12 last
No, I
time.
thought he
And
just.
then
I
take away
thought with
11.
this
So-
legendary action he did 44 damage.
No, he only did 22 damage.
Okay.
No.
That's because I said there was a second attack and you said yes.
I missed that. Yeah. No, this was just a legendary action. Okay, so you are alive. You are awake,
Yeah, I'm fine.
but you are grappled.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's,
Which I let me check something real quick because I am a changeling and we get a benefit against grapplings.
interesting. That's freaking awesome, actually.
So it kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah. And it's your turn either way, Sin, after this.
Wait, isn't his turn again?
Yeah.
When am I getting?
What about Kimothy
We skipped you. You were after Typhus.
and Kimothy?
No, we didn't skip you. We didn't skip you. You
This is the second time Sin's a win.
My bad. Yep, I forgot. This is legendary action. So it's at Typhus. What are you doing, Danny? Sorry.
Okay.
Do you get advantage?
No, there's something. It must have been fourth edition. Then I could have swore that the shape change thing gave you advantage or something, but it doesn't look like it does.
Just grapple. Okay.
Rip.
All right. So Typhus is conscious, but on the deck. Let's say that he, since this thing is only 10 feet below the water, he runs over to one of the ballistas and goes to fire the ballista at this thing.
Shoot this boy.
So go ahead and roll a d20 for him. Add +6.
Typhus ain't running nowhere.
Well, he hobbles up as his legs kind of healing over.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Fantastic. Roll 3d10.
Click.
3d10.
You did not roll 3.
I got
Yeah.
7. I did really bad.
7 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 2.
Garbage.
Yeah, that's absolutely horrendous.
But does it double?
Yeah, it does. So it's 14, which is less than the average of just the 3. So yeah, so it deals 14 damage. But he just recently lost a part of his body, and it slams into the back of this thing and jostles it a bit. Shimwasi, you are up.
Yo, I'm a bad A, so looks good. Let's see what we can do here, boys. Who else is in the water? Is anyone else still in the water?
Vilhari is with you.
Timothy.
Yes.
Timothy and Sin are currently in the mouth of the shark.
Which this
Okay.
very well could hurt the shark.
How deep is it?
How deep is the shark?
Yes.
About 10 feet below the surface. He snagged Sin right as he was getting ready to crest the surface.
Okay, sick. I want to
What do you got? They're dying, man.
Can I use Thornlip on this dude? Like, is that
You
gonna?
can certainly try.
I mean, I'm gonna have any like, disadvantage or?
Thorn
If so, I'm gonna
Whip,
cast a different spell.
I'm gonna say no. He's within 10 feet of Vilhari.
Okay, so it'll just be a regular roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do Thorn Whip then. 19,
Hits.
and we're gonna do.
Yeah, for what's his worth, his size is huge.
Oh crap! Yeah, dang it. Forgot about that.
You can thorn whip me.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You could.
It's gonna hurt you though, Danny.
I'll
All right,
take it.
I throw Danny. 19.
Excellent. 19.
Damage?
So yeah,
No, 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
I will tell you how much damage though. Hang on. 7.
So yeah, so Vilhari swims over a little bit, and then one of the tentacles, elongates, turns into like this seaweedy kelp type material, slams into Sin and rips him free of the shark's
He's hurting now.
jaws.
He's gonna hurt.
You take how much damage from that?
7.
7, and you take an additional. Where's my 10? You take an additional 10 slashing damage as you're ripped from the thing's
Hold on.
teeth.
Did Sin attack? Did Sin attack on his turn?
No,
I didn't get a chance to.
and I take that back. Sin, I said you take the additional
Why?
10. I'm gonna say that Timothy, you take 10 slashing damage.
Well, the shark used a legendary action. I never got a chance to
Hold on.
say if I could attack or not. So.
You guys gotta stick with me. We're making this way too confusing. All of us.
Was I allowed to attack
Making
on
it
my
way too
turn?
confusing. You did
Yeah,
not
that's,
attack on
that's
your
not-
turn.
because I had a held action.
Right. You did not attack on your turn. You fled towards the surface. At the
Well,
end
I
of-
went up towards the surface, but I mean I was gonna shoot my bow at it.
All right. Well, it's done. It's done and over with.
Okay.
You're about 10 feet from the surface. You just got pulled how many feet closer towards Vilhari?
10.
Okay, so you're on the surface. You break the surface of the water now.
Mhm.
And that will take us to Kimothy. You are up. Way too confusing, boys. 10:30. We're not even at the midnight hour yet.
Sorry, I'm not, so we're not grappled anymore.
You are no longer grappled.
We're on the surface, and
Wait,
okay.
Sin is sinking probably at this rate. His health is not the best.
I was, okay. So I didn't get to use my held action.
Correct.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna cast polymorph on myself,
Okay.
and I'm gonna turn into a giant shark.
Okay. You're on the surface of the water for what that's worth. If you want to just go after this thing, then you can go after it.
He just said he was sinking.
No, I'm
I'm
saying
so
like
confused.
I have such low health. Like
he just meant he's hurting.
I'm hurting as bad as you can hurt in the game
Oh.
without being unconscious. How about that?
He has 1 health. 1 HP.
Retcon.
Okay, fine.
We don't even
Yeah.
drink when we play, boys. What's
I
the
guess-
deal?
I don't.
This seems
So
very good, boys. That was good.
It is.
are we
is.
fleeing? I'm just very confused by everyone's attitude.
This-
Mike's
this-
over
I
here
know.
saying that he's going
This
hard. So is Mike
absolutely-
still fighting?
No, Mike
What?
only pulled
What?
you guys free. This is retcon. Just listen. This is what happened. Typhus was ambushed. He was knocked unconscious. Mike used his
Yes.
whole turn to get him to the surface, put him up on the surface. Then you guys decided that you were going to try to join it. As you went up, you made it almost to the surface before this thing used a legendary action to snag you out of the water. You said,
Okay.
yeah, maybe some miscommunication with that, but you got bit again. You were grappled. Mike, back to his turn, pulls you free. The shark's about 15 feet away from you guys now. You are on the surface. Mike is on the surface. And Evan is back up on deck, and the shark's about 15 feet away. It is Kimothy's turn. What would you like to do?
Phil, I actually wanted to move on to the deck.
Okay.
Just FYI.
All right. Mike gets out of the water. He climbs up the rope with Vilhari on his back.
I thought I was already on the. But I'm not. I want to be.
I mean, I can't climb us out. I will turn into a large seagull. I'll still polymorph.
Okay. So you turn yourself into a bird and just fly up.
Actually, hold on.
Killing me.
Hold on. I need to see something really quick about polymorph. Can I polymorph the what is the saving throw?
You can, yeah, you want to try to polymorph
Wisdom.
the shark?
Oh, it's yeah.
Okay.
I'll try and polymorph the shark.
All right. Polymorph is a
Is that a wisdom?
Wisdom save.
wisdom save.
It is.
All right. Let's see.
Yep.
Inconceivable. I rolled a 16 on the dice with a with a 1 as a wisdom score. That puts me at 11.
Oh,
Nice. He's polymorphed.
All right. What do you turn him into?
I would like to turn him.
give him something with a little HP because it's gonna break
fi-
as
he's-
soon
Hold on.
as soon as he moves.
He's 15 feet away.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn him into a sea turtle.
Sea turtle. Fantastic. So, in the blink of an eye, with an inspired move, blip, he turns into a sea turtle. He flounders for a bit, and he's kind of drifting there. But you successfully turn him into a sea turtle. All right. I'll say at that point, you guys are easily and safely able to make it back up to the boat.
How
Hold
much
on.
health does it? How
Hold
much
on,
health
hold
does
on,
the sea
hold on, hold
turtle
on.
have?
Sin, I want to take the turtle.
Well, it's a giant shark. Once it breaks it, once your polymorph runs out, that's a bad idea.
You guys are still
have
in
an
water
hour.
at this point.
We can rig it up.
You get
and
out of the
then-
water, you are still in the water.
and then suffocate it. I want the sea turtle. Get it, Sin.
I'm in no condition to go after a sea
Sin.
turtle. And also, just to let you know, it's gonna turn back into a shark as soon as it moves.
100%.
Okay.
I understand how it works.
Well, it's
No, it's not gonna
Rotates you in your
die.
face.
no, I have grasping thorns on it. It will instantly turn back into a shark as soon as it takes damage.
How much HP does a turtle have? I'll grab it.
I thought I had a sea turtle. I don't have a sea turtle. I have a seal. It's useless to me. What are you guys gonna do? You guys are absolutely getting killed.
I'm
This
trying to get
thing
out.
is-
I'm getting
I
out of
want
the water. Yeah.
I
As soon as
This
I
want-
can.
thing is probably
sea turtle.
about, for the record,
Sand.
this thing is probably about 2/3 the size of your ship.
Retcon, sea turtles only have 5 HP. So this, as soon as it moves, it's gonna take those grasping arrows and it's gonna turn back into a shark. So
Let's do it.
let's get out of here.
What?
Get up on this rope,
All
dude.
right, I'll get out. Get out.
All right, so you get out of the water, begin to immediately set sail. Excuse me. You begin to immediately set sail.
We double cast gust of wind.
So yeah, you and your brother just
Yep.
okay. Make a con save for the ship. Maybe a +1.
17.
17. All right. The sails fill to the brim as you guys essentially dash with the ship and on you go. Before you guys make some distance away before you see that area where you were at, just a big just a tumult of the water, this big churning. You assume that the polymorph had failed at that point, but you guys begin to sail immediately, just away at first, just away.
Yep.
What do you do about the now one-legged satyr?
Bo.
What about him?
What?
Bo.
What? Did somebody?
I asked Bo. I'm like, hey, Bo.
Yeah.
He's missing a leg. Or like a.
I feel like it's something. Don't you guys have magic? Can't you do something with magic?
Yeah, I know you can be healed. I'm saying like.
Okay. Well, I've got rum. That's all I've got. I only have
I'm
rum.
saying like a replacement. I don't know how to
What?
do a replacement. Like. So like pirates, right? It's like a thing.
Are you serious? You can't just put his leg back?
Do we have his leg?
You do not have his leg.
No, I don't think
Can't
so.
you just can't somebody do that?
No, that's.
And he like you begin to hear you realize that Aram's been kind of vomiting off the side. He's like, get below deck.
We.
I can fix it. I can fix it.
All right,
I
good.
will.
Do it. You guys have
take
kind of
out
like brought him
my-
into the captain's cabin at this point.
Do we have any sort of like plants on this? Oh.
And we've got some food. We don't keep plants.
Thought it might be an arborist ship. I'm going to get my glass blowing kit
Hang on,
out.
and he runs out. What do you do? What was that, Justin?
I'm gonna get my glass blowers kit out and start making a peg leg.
Okay. A few moments later, he runs back in with Daregrin, boulder cast. And he's like, "What can you do?" Daregrin is the bosun, so he's like, yeah, right. So we could definitely fashion something. I can't say that I've ever specifically done it before, but well, yeah, I've got the general idea. I
And you know the hot part of when you blow glass, it gets really hot. I'm gonna stick it onto his leg and cauterize the wound.
well, I'll say that the wound's already been healed
Hello?
over. Yeah, we can hear you, but you're choppy.
Oh,
We
no,
missed
just
what you said. All I heard was
sorry.
yeah, the hot part where it's sticky or something like that. But yeah,
No, that's right. That's right.
The wound is already healed over.
A glass leg's just gonna shatter though.
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
You just want to crap on Evan.
I have already sufficiently done that for the record.
Okay, so
Took his leg, man.
I want to use some druidcraft to make some kind of peg leggy type thing.
Okay.
Can you use it on existing wood?
I
I don't know.
well, let's take a look at Druidcraft here because it's a very niche use of it
100%.
to form a peg leg. Let's consult D&D Beyond, not a sponsor of this show yet or ever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe a little bit out of its wheelhouse.
Druidcraft. Also, is Druidcraft one word?
Yes.
Try it again.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna
Whispering
work.
the spirits of nature, you create tiny, harmless sensory effect.
Yeah, that's
Let's
not
say make a
it.
flower blossom, seed bloom,
Does it have
create
any other
instantaneous harmless
spells?
sensory effect, instantly lighter stuff. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's kind of outside of that.
Let me see.
I mean, we've got a wheel with pegs on it. That's literally what a peg leg's made out of, is the wheel of a captain's ship. So this is the perfect thing for him.
Great. Yeah. Like I said, I think I can fashion something. It may not be the prettiest thing, but it'll help you balance a little bit at least.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
All right. So with that, I'll say that
Yeah.
they're
How
going.
does a peg leg work for a satyr? Because their knees are backwards.
Listen, there are many things
That's what Spars said. I didn't think about that.
that make no sense or are incredibly complicated. You have a living magical wart on your shoulder, and I still am not
That's
sure how
true,
I'm going to
that's true.
divide the damage. You're going to take most of it. He's going to take some of it, and we're just going to breeze past the rest. To answer the question, Spars, I don't know.
Well, and it's interesting because if anybody sees this shark or finds his leg, it just looks like a goat leg, which is really weird.
Right? Like, how did this giant shark get a goat leg?
Yeah.
Sharks, they have weird crap in their stomachs. Right? There's a
Yeah.
license plate. We're in medieval Dungeons and Dragons world.
Well,
Guy's got a license plate and a goat leg in his belly. But we'll say that the rest of the day goes off without anybody losing any additional limbs. Where would you like to head?
Are we ever gonna double back?
I thought we'd just go around and then that would be our final place that we'd get to.
Also,
Go to the next one.
who's gonna break the news to Evan?
Just
Cool.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I already did it.
Excellent.
exactly.
Great.
What did he say?
What?
I told him he lost it to a turtle because that's not entirely not true.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
We go to the next one, sir. The one that was like, there's one this way that was in the middle of the water, and there was another one that way. So
Do that pen. Actually, wait, here, I've got it.
10-4.
All right, so you hit this guy, and you just hit the one in the middle of the water. So your next one is
There.
here.
Bingo.
Okay.
That's what we're
So
going
you
for.
make your way up.
Mega Moe. That one's like 2 days away.
That one is you guys actually encounter a storm along the way. So you have a 3-day journey up there.
Question.
Yeah.
Does this work?
Huh?
Oh no, go ahead. Never mind. You're good. I thought I had something else. Thought I had something that doesn't do it. So
All right.
keep moving.
So,
Sorry.
um,
I don't have control over.
yeah, that would have been, yeah, that would have been a pretty big point. So you guys continue to make your way up that way. You've got 3 days of kind of inclement weather. It begins to rain later that very day, and it storms pretty hard your second day, and the rain kind of continues through your third. What would you like to
So,
do
hang
during
on.
that
So
time?
if-
I've got to run to the restroom.
If we go the first day,
Yeah.
then I will switch it. Like after, you know what I mean? Like if we're gonna be traveling for like days, then
Yeah, you've got a 3-day journey.
so the first day I'm gonna switch it out.
Switch to control weather, and you'll use that to give you. It's about a 5-mile radius, right?
Yeah, let me double check it. I want to double check that. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna drop.
Okay. I'll
You
say
can
that.
go ahead and go pee though.
Yeah, I am gonna have to hit that. But you guys go ahead and like communicate amongst yourself. What do you guys
No, I don't
talk
have-
about over 3 days?
No, I don't think I have it. Maybe it's level 5. I do have call lightning. Ooh, that could be nasty.
Especially in the water.
Not helpful. Does look awesome.
I don't have it, Danny. Sorry, brother. Danny,
What's up?
I don't have control weather, man.
Oh,
Sorry.
that would be pretty useful.
So what's the vibe? What are we doing?
Surviving. So we haven't seen the ship of the other people yet, have we?
Right.
We've also made like a really weird path, so I imagine like we're probably unfollowable because we went all over the place.
And control weather is so high level.
What is it?
It's level 8, dude. Like an 8th level spell. Dang.
It's kind of wild. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me for
No.
some reason.
Seems like really high for what it does. Yo, what up, Justin?
Your cat wants inside.
Yo, what have you been saying, dude?
I think my internet connection is really bad because I've been talking a lot, but no one can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, your thing keeps freezing a bunch, and I don't hear what I assume is half the thing you're saying.
Yeah. That's why I got so confused during that fight because I was saying all kind of stuff, but I don't think it was going through.
Yeah, that was confusing.
Yeah, what up, Spars? Danny, what's Spars saying, dude? Anything?
He says can't wait for the party to face a Tarask now.
Get off of it, Spars.
Uh,
All right. So
All right. I don't have that. Control weather's like 8th level. Like, get out of town. That's
okay.
so high.
All right. So but
For what it does.
throughout the course of this, we'll say that, you know, again, that gives you the majority of like 5 days, I guess, since you're so your brother's finally back to normal. The captain sleeps a good portion of the time. You maybe
So is the thing is Sea Dog Barton Moody back?
yeah,
back,
he's back at it, and he comes back.
So is Truss.
Trusk is as well, and but Sea Dog comes back up to you and he's like, hey, listen, I know just how you are, right? And I'm not trying to tell you that you need to change. I don't think that you do. But like, I didn't like that. I've always been there to kind of look out for you, you know? And I know that you don't necessarily need it or want it, but I may not always be there in the future. And so just, I don't know, man.
I give him a hug. I'm like, I know.
I just didn't like that. Any
I
answer to that?
joined the group hug.
So yeah, Sin, you're like
I would like to join the hug.
you're a few feet away and you feel just like this pull as like Timothy stretches out his little arms like,
And I'm just awkwardly standing
This is
there.
nice.
you're about 10 feet away. So like you you just said you see it's like one of those force like he just imagines.
Oh.
I squeeze Timothy.
Tinder.
I'm absolutely unfazed
All right.
by the grossness.
This moment is completely ruined. And he wanders off. See Doug wanders off. All right. So anybody else want to do or say anything else before you make it to the next island?
I do want to. Sorry, Timothy. I probably should go talk to my brother here. I do follow Sea Dog.
Okay.
And I ask him, hey.
He's like starting to tie some knots up and some rope. Yeah.
Know what you're gonna take back?
Have
you figured out what you're gonna take back?
No, I don't.
Stage whisper.
Yeah, stage whisper. I don't know. If I could be honest, I think the one thing I thought for sure I was going to take back was you, and I don't know if that's the case.
But you can't take me back. Doesn't make sense.
I meant like I thought you were going to come back with me, but like I don't know that you are.
I do like it out here.
I know. That's why I said what I said before. I just know that like
It's just nice, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Fighting sharks. I mean, that's a little similar to like what we did, but like
I just, I know I'm still anchored with the colony. So I'm looking for something good. I don't know. Maybe we'll
you take a person.
I don't know. I want to see what this is. What's at the end of this road?
A girl.
Maybe, but like anybody can do that. But we're on the trail of something big, I think. I can feel it.
Maybe.
So, maybe that. I don't know.
I do like the trail though. I do like the journey.
I know. That's why I say that. And I just think, I'm afraid that at some point at the end of all this, I think our trails are going to diverge a bit.
I might go back home.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Well, I suppose we'll just see this thing in the morning, where this new island is.
See what's next.
All right.
Okay. So, anybody else? Anything else? All right. I'll say that Bo comes up to you, Sin, at some point, and offers you a drink. He's got a bottle of something. You drink?
Yeah, sure.
What
is
about
it?
you? I don't know. Cheap whiskey or something. Effective is what it is.
Okay. He likes milk.
Yeah, I mean milk. Sorry. Do you want whiskey? I don't understand. I'm not gonna ask questions about. Well, okay, so I've got to ask questions. What in the world is this? And he gestures generally to the both of you. What is all of this?
My fat fold. Get out my yo-yo. attempt another yo-yo trick. This time, I'd like to try and create the shark that we just saw.
Okay. All right.
Performance check.
Perform. Absolutely.
23.
23. And so as you're talking, you say nothing. You never break eye contact with Bo. You just kind of and you flip out. And yeah, your yo-yo's spinning and swinging, but sure enough, there's this distinct form of a shark within the yarn before you back up. Tuck it right back
And
into
I
the
just,
Yeah, it's amazing and
Terrifying.
the sort of thing that I will have a nightmare about.
Grotesque.
All right.
Years. So
we were cursed.
excellent. I'm
as
honestly
soon
glad.
as he says that, as soon as he says that, I'm gonna dimension doors to the crow's nest so we can go to sleep.
Can I have my booze back? No? All right, great. Trails off.
Me and Timothy are gonna sit up there and enjoy our
Bottle of whiskey.
our booze, our whiskey.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you destroyed those,
So
sucker.
the next morning greets you and pretty clear.
Can I have a moment with Sin?
Yes, absolutely.
Sin,
Yeah.
people ask us how this happened all the time.
Yeah,
People
mean-
ask us how this happened all the time. Yeah.
it's really weird. So they should.
Do you ever want it to end?
Yeah, that's why I'm out here.
Well, I've been thinking it's been nice. I don't know if I'm ready for it to end.
But don't you miss being, beautiful?
Where am I?
You're on my
Where am I?
shoulder. You're on my right
On you?
shoulder.
I'm just gonna start rubbing below wherever I am.
Ugh.
I don't. I don't miss being lonely.
Oh God.
This is amazing.
Um, I really wish you weren't on me right now. I really wish you weren't
Well,
attached to me.
well,
Spar says,
good night.
"Aw." Good night.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Cut shot to that from that, like save us from that awkward moment. What are you doing, Shimwasi?
No, keep going.
No, I don't want to keep going. If you got nothing, we're fast forward to the
That's what I'm
morning.
saying. Let's fast forward.
Okay,
Let's
all
fast
right.
forward.
Sun comes up, pretty clear day. As you guys get within about a mile of this island specifically, I'll say about a half a mile. You get within about a half a mile, you drop out of the veil of mist. Is what it feels like. A hard wall, a ring around this small island. Clear, the sun permeating down.
Oh, this is that sunburst island. Is it the sunburst?
It is not.
That we're driving by?
No.
Oh. Was that any different when we drove by?
We got all our spell
As
slots
far as
back.
that's great to hear, man. We're glad to have you as well. It's a blast having you guys. It's not the Sunburst Island. No, it
Okay.
is the island just to the southwest
Okay.
of that. I think.
As I'm getting ready, I do want to.
You see, I'll say this though, as you guys kind of like go out to like, because this kind of draws attention.
Sure.
So as you guys move up onto the deck, the captain with his fitted peg leg on,
Yeah.
it's not beautiful, but it is functional. And he's got about to the thigh. So that first crook, it's going to take him a lot of getting used to, but he does have,
something.
a functional peg leg. It's kind of just a straight shot, and so it's awkward, different than what he's used to.
Still, man, just rolling in, huh?
But he
How goes the mission?
it's
we're in the middle of it.
yeah, somebody just lost a leg, but you know it happens.
You hate to see it.
But
One of the pirates got.
No, he wasn't. No, he was a pirate, but he didn't have a peg leg. Now he does.
It's very cliche, and you know it's not. It's only half my fault. Thanks, man. So you see kind of this curtain of fog around. Everybody kind of comes up on, and you can see something is glinting. Something is catching that sunlight and glinting from kind of the heart of the island, which is about 5 miles across. It's not a very big island. It's not quite as small as the one where you planted the seed, but it's somewhere in the middle.
Vegetation.
Yeah, you can see some jungle, but this whatever this is peaks up just above the tops of the trees and kind of catches the light.
Any sort of like elevation, or is it just
Not really, a little bit, but not too much. Not like perfectly flat or anything.
I brought
Okay.
the chips now. You want some?
No, I'm good. Thanks, so.
We have a no chip rule for Mike.
I'm an auditory disaster, actually. So. Damned. Dang. Okay. Hey, we're how far away?
As close as you want to be. You guys crest within that half-mile range is where you kind of break out of the fog.
Okay. I'm gonna say
You guys are welcome to chime in too if you have any input. I'll say the captain kind of chimes in. All right, so are we're gonna get closer and investigate, or
I think so. Seems to be the best thing for us.
absolutely? Yeah, a wild paladad appears.
Dude, that's like I am my dad's son.
I know.
There's nothing you can do about it. I was born this way, dog. I'm going to yeah, it's like midday.
All right, unless anybody's opposed, yeah,
I'm
I'd say
getting
it's probably about
I'm gonna-
11 or
I'm
noon or
gonna-
so.
I'm gonna
You just dive off the boat. All right, so we learned nothing. Let's go ahead and take the ship closer to the island, and we'll investigate from there.
I'm gonna look at Sea Dog.
Yeah, he'll join you. Yeah, he jumps in with you. He'll tag with you.
And which one were we at now?
You okay? So you have moved toward.
It was the one on the opposite direction of the one in the middle of the ocean. There were two that were like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
there were like two that were like on.
Yeah, so you were down here at this guy, and you moved over towards this one.
Okay. So we went
That's a
through all that
tiny
blood.
Any island. Okay. Is it like you said? It almost looks like we left the Veil of Mist. Okay, so if it's like we've left, then I want to the sun shining and all that.
Mhm.
I'm going up to this island. Okay. I'm not gonna get out of the water yet, but I'm gonna go up to where I'm assuming the ship's gonna come.
What time of day is it now?
About somewhere between like 11 and noon, something like that.
Okay. And you
Yeah.
said this one was also in the water again?
No,
No, according to the map, it's on an island.
It's on an island. Okay.
but it's a small island.
Hey, Spars, that made me laugh. That is perfect. I will allow you to grant inspiration to any one player because of that. He says that was basically the definition of the "Are you winning, son?"
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's
Are you winning, Bob?
you winning, son. Oh,
All right.
That's fantastic.
So, is there any sort of
He's like, what? I don't even know.
Yep, you get a pick though.
Is there any sort of like wildlife around here? Like, looks good.
Okay, so yeah, so you come back up onto the shore. The sand on this island is black. It's all black, and you see 5 humanoid figures waiting at the tree line about 25 feet from the shore. They all have a dark skin as well.
Dark skin.
Yeah.
Are they wearing like? What are they wearing? Are they have like armor on? Or are they like?
There you go, Danny. You get inspiration.
Yeah.
Nice. Do they get? Or do they
Yeah,
have,
that's true. Yeah.
They have any sort of
Yeah, various forms of armor. As you get closer,
weapons?
you look. Their skin. When I say dark, it is oddly dark. It's almost blackened, slightly grayish looking, and you can see that they look like a little bit of a combination. You can see at a glance a couple of humans, an elf, a gnome, and maybe a half orc. It's a little odd though because they all look discolored in this way, and they are all wearing different forms of armor: some leather, some cloth, some heavy armor. And they're all
Weapons?
they're all waiting. They do have weapons.
Are they like at the ready, or are they just chilling?
No, just waiting. And they all
Aye.
gesture
Hail
up
or
as well.
whatever. Are you friendly?
And kind of in unison, they all raise up a hand and gesture to follow.
I like to. Oh, sorry. AKA Sea Dog Bart Moody.
Oh, I don't like any of that. I don't like any bit of any of that. He looks back towards the ship, and they're in the process of kind of anchoring, and you can tell they're going to be a few minutes away.
I really feel like that would actually be something that Josh would say. This is
Yeah.
good.
I point to the ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's wait. Let's wait for the others. And they all continue to stand right at the tree line and wait for you. So you do wait.
Yeah, I'm not just going in too deep. Like that
All
just
right.
feels
So
fine.
the let's see, you keep Aram and Darren. I'll say you stick with that. Back on deck. You take along with you
Big Daddy Bo,
and Trusk make their way back with you guys. But eventually you guys make it up, you roll up, they see that, and the was a lot of exposition, but eventually they meet up with you, and the captain kind of figuring out exactly how the leg works on in the sand, but he's able to make
Takes
fine
him a
practice.
second,
Yeah,
but he's good.
he's had a couple of days to practice with it at least. Kind of wincing a little bit, still somewhat tender, but as he makes his way up to you, he's like, all right, so who are your friends?
I have no idea who they are. They just gestured for us to follow them,
Okay.
but I wanted to wait for.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't think
We've traveled from far away. What are they doing? And as you look at them again, they kind of wave a little bit and then gesture to follow.
So they want us to follow.
All right.
What our options are in terms of.
Looks back towards the rest of you guys. On our guard then, I guess.
Yeah, I mean they definitely have weapons. So.
And so you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
you begin to follow these people,
Me and Sea Dog.
kind of leading the way. All right, excellent. As you begin to make your way in, you notice that anybody with a passive perception that beats 15, so 15 or higher in your passive perception, you see there are more people like this, just standing stationary in the jungle as you move in. they turn their heads to follow you as you look, and as you get closer to these guys, you see their skin is darkened. It almost looks like frostbitten in that way.
Are they like doing like when we? So you got them following these guys.
Mhm.
There's others that we're seeing.
Yep, and they just
Are they doing things? Or
Are they
just-
blinking?
they're standing
in the
they're
middle of,
standing
like-
still, arms at their side, and they
So-
watch you as you go by.
So it's not like they're doing a job and then they just stop.
Do they
They're
blink?
They do not blink.
That's freaking weird. I'm out.
Dude.
Unlimited eye moisture. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Unlimited eye moisture. That's darkness. I keep rolling.
Okay.
Ugh.
Like just like a general insight check.
By the time, so the thing is as you like approach them, they begin to turn. So you didn't really get to see their faces. You make an insight based on their like the back of them.
I was thinking more like just the whole
Or
interaction.
do you want to do you want to approach them? Like, hey, I'm gonna talk to you from
like these people seem concerned, or like are these have like blank stares,
blank stares.
no emotion on their face.
I'll give you that freebie.
They're just like okay.
You continue to follow. You're gonna try to intervene them. I would say that I'm trying to channel
I'm
Evan
actually
as
gonna-
much as I can.
I'm
And
gonna
he's
I'm gonna ask, where are we
Yeah.
going?
and the elf kind of reaches back behind them and gestures to follow. And it is so Spars points out something. You do notice, like as you're moving, they are in unison, turning to their heads to follow you. But
Hive mind, baby.
so Typhus goes, so not very talkative then, are you?
Here's what I do. I slink back just a skate.
Okay.
Not like crazy loud. Like just like if me and Sea Dog are walking together, I'm gonna
Yeah.
like sort of get just slightly behind him. Right.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna
You guys are getting in the front of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I want to shape change. That's what I want to do, but I'm afraid to do it.
You're walking, and eventually you come into a small clearing. And in the middle of the clearing is not quite a perfectly circular. It's got kind of sharp angles around it.
I'm gonna go up next to him still. I'm just gonna walk straight.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Maybe like
We're just
20
walking.
sides to this small structure, and some doors. It looks it's like a single floor small building with kind of a domed roof. It's maybe 40 feet in diameter.
Do they ever stop?
They stop at the door and they turn to look at you. And it's at this point that you realize that their eyes are covered in cataract. Like,
They're like just like milked. Or
Yeah.
whatever, like that milky cataract.
a dark gray clouds their eyes. And they open the doors and gesture in.
Captain, after you.
Right. Okay.
You are the leader.
Yes, right. And he pulls out that gemstone and he kind of like wallers it in his hand a little bit. And he slowly walks through the threshold. Do you guys follow?
Sen does.
I will follow.
Okay.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
Timothy stays behind.
He's like, nah, I ain't doing it.
So, like one by one, you hear Trust go, what's up with their eyes? As you guys make it through. And you enter into this kind of just open area. There are a couple benches. It almost looks like a chapel. And there is a dais on, like in the middle, this little raised pillar. And on the pillar sits a single vial of a yellow glittering liquid. but almost none of that catches your eyes, because as your eyes drift upward, the stone goes to where the dome should start and instead opens up into everything. Above you is just an endless expanse of space, stars and glittering and nebula, and it goes on forever. What do you do?
Like, is this natural? Like, it's like it's just looking up into the night sky, or is this like magical, surreal, weird astral planes thing?
Yeah, the second
It
one's
looks like
probably-
you should have a dome there, and instead of that, it just, the wall eventually just kind of fades away. So it just, like, about 10 feet up, the stone just melds into this.
not stone skyscape.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it night or is it just
No, it's almost just like, if you were to Google a picture of like a nebula. So you
Okay.
see like
Okay.
color and stars and just this expanse of forever.
I know they're not going to answer, but I still ask the elf, what is this place?
The door closes behind you,
Oh, I thought Spars was saying my name.
and you hear a female voice echo from the everything space. "Ah, you are in a chapel of light. Before you sits a deadly poison." And you see, piercing through that veil that is of nothingness above you, these 12 what look to be like these 12 large pillars, like these this large structure pierce through and then curl into the wall. You realize quickly they are not stone structures. They are legs of some kind. These almost spider-like legs, 12 of them, come down and curl in and grasp upon. But you see no shape. You do see shadow that kind of stands between you and that distant astral light. Some dark shape has moved over and anchored herself into the chapel. Before you sits a deadly poison that never fails to kill its drinker. That which you seek will only be found when you finish the last drop. And then I will take you. So who will be mine?
I'll do it.
Wait, hold on a second. That could affect me, Timothy.
Where would you take
I
it?
got this. I got this.
I will take you into my bosom, child. And you will be like the rest
I
of
got
mine.
this. I got this.
Timothy, I think you're gonna hurt me if you do that.
Sid, trust me. I'm not. Trust me. I'm gonna pick up the vial.
I feel like this
Okay.
takes some sort of cooperation. Sin, you have to tell me that you move towards the vial and take it. Hello, Dark Force. There's a lot of nines there. 1990, 90, 90.
Yo, what up, Dark Force?
Nine.
Just about to kill one of them. if
So you
have
said
that.
it gives you what you want. So I'm thinking he drinks this, he dies. He's not my problem no more. So I'm gonna go forward.
Okay. As you, oh, dude, this is fantastic.
Yo,
this is amazing.
Nutty, dude.
Okay, so you step towards the dais, and again, a single vial of yellow liquid. But your passive perception, you see that there's an inscription that kind of rings this platform. Would you like to read it?
I guess.
You begin to kind of encircle as you read the following. The greatest mercy bestowed upon the created mind was limitation. the intelligent mind drifts towards wickedness, and the constraint of its limitation keeps the inner and outer darkness at bay. Each straining in its own temporal direction has hitherto harmed us little. But woe unto those who piece together dissociated wicked power, for they may yet open upon us such terrifying vistas of reality and all-consuming darkness.
I don't know what that means. I'm going to open up the
Wait,
vial.
wait. The captain stops you. Wait. Let's stop. That feels like something important. Perhaps we should think a moment
Can
before
you say
we
it
just
again?
drink the
Can you say
deadly
it again,
poison.
Adam?
Absolutely. The greatest mercy bestowed upon the created mind was limitation. The intelligent mind drifts toward wickedness, and only the constraint of its limitation keeps the inner and outer darkness at bay. Each straining in its own temporal direction has hitherto harmed us little. But woe unto those who piece together dissociated wicked power, for they may yet open such terrifying vistas of reality and all-consuming darkness.
As a player, it's really hard without having it in front of me written to keep up with all of it.
Type it in the chat.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what my plan was, and you guys tell me if this was a bad idea or not.
Do it.
I was gonna dump the whole. I was
I
gonna
think you should
dump
do it.
out
I
the
don't think you
vial
say it.
and
I think you do
only
it.
drink one last drop. That's what I had planned on doing.
Do
Because
it,
she
man.
said you'll get what you want when you drink the last drop.
That's, by the way, that's not what she said. She said you will only get what you want when you drink it,
Yeah.
and you drink it to the last drop. But you can certainly try whatever you want to try.
Oh. I thought she said you'll get what you want once you drink the last drop.
You interpret however you want.
I think you do it, Timothy.
Yeah. Well, if that's not what she said, then that's not what I'm gonna do because I based all of it off of that. But I want to see what this thing says that Adam's typing out because it's really long.
Mm-hmm. And weird.
Debussy.
Yeah. And like my character is looking at a piece of paper.
Sick, dude. Super sick, dude. Awesome.
Meditation. I'm gonna put it in two groups. I'm putting it in the when I said the chat, I meant the Twitch chat. I don't know if you have that open, but that's what I'll put. I can try to put it in.
I don't.
Something.
My internet won't allow. Can you put it in the Zoom chat too?
Can somebody else put it in the Zoom chat? I don't have Zoom up on this.
I'll do it. Once you post it, I'll type it in really fast.
Or you could copy and paste it, maybe.
You can
Well,
probably just copy and paste it. Yeah.
I don't. It's two different
Part
machines
one.
that I'm using it on.
All right, here comes part two.
It won't take me very long to type it.
I have to watch when I'm typing because my C key doesn't work very well.
I gotta take a whiz. Don't do anything
Understood.
crazy without me.
He's probably going to do something insane. Associated. Sorry, such terrifying. There you go. Part 2. Easy peasy. The greatest mercy bestowed upon the created mind was limitation. The intelligent mind drifts toward wickedness, and only the constraint of its limitation keeps the inner and outer darkness at bay. Each straining in its own temporal direction has hitherto harmed us little, but woe unto those who piece together dissociated wicked power, for they may yet open such terrifying vistas of reality and all-consuming darkness. All right, so what do you do? The voice says
I
from
cannot make an informed decision.
the voice from seemingly somewhere up above says, I can choose for you if you would like.
Choose what? Choose what?
One of you will never leave.
Oh, well, I don't feel like that's fair because in sin it's kind of like a 2-for-1, and I feel like we'd automatically get picked. No response. Okay. Intelligent mind
Yeah.
drifts towards wickedness.
Hmm.
And only the constraint of its limitation keeps its inner and
The
outer darkness at
voice
bay.
above says she can pick for you if you'd like, but one of you will never leave.
Will we become like the rest?
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to do it.
Will we become like the rest all around us?
Yes. You will join my flock.
Who are you?
I am the astral shepherd. Kransequatl.
Is that like a deity?
Make a nature check.
Who?
The greatest mercy bestowed on the created mind was limitation.
No, I mean, I'm asking you.
She doesn't. Oh, you ask her.
Are you some kind of god or deity?
Perhaps. Some. If you die here, I will usher your soul.
Die here.
The greatest mercy bestowed upon the created mind was limitation. The intelligent mind drifts towards wickedness.
Does she say
The
anything?
only constraint
Oh,
of its
they're not-
limitation keeps inner and outer darkness at bay.
All right, fellas. What do we make of this? This
I don't
mean?
know. I don't want to die here.
This mean? One
Drink
of
bad
us
or
has to
anything.
die.
I mean, can we just leave?
You certainly can. Many do.
If we
Do you have one of the
This
Canaries?
inscription is important. It's super hard to focus on.
oh, Sin said something.
Do you have one of the Canaries?
It's in the vial.
I want to look around.
Yeah, okay.
What do you want me to do? Make a what?
I was gonna say, make an Arcana check for Typhus.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
double
I
check.
can. I'll do that.
Can
Yeah.
I make an Arcana check? I'm super proficient in
Yeah, absolutely.
Adam.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Oh, I think.
No,
So
Oh,
he
let's go.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
I got a natural 20.
natural 20. Okay. So
Natural 20 for 29.
29. So as you are, a few things happen here, right? As you conduct an Arcana check, the first thing that Typhus notices is that when he conducts his, he takes a feather off of it's Ricky, is that right?
Ricky.
Yeah.
Off of Ricky, and
Ricky?
he waves it. Yeah, I think it's Ricky. He waves it, and so there's kind of like a sparkly dust kind of flies out and kind of coats the area. But as you guys are kind of looking around, we'll say that Trusk had opened the door, starting to feel a little stuffy, and so this kind of like wafts out, and as it courses over the people, the four people that were standing out there, or sorry, the five people that are standing out there, you see a silver tether run from like the middle of their shoulders up about 6 to 12 inches and fade away. But all five of them have that tether kind of drifting out. And between the two of you, you realize that that's something to do with the astral sea, like astral projection kind of happens like that. It's a soul tether of some kind. But with the 29, you notice something subtle. You notice that boundary where the stone drifts into the astral sea, you can now assume that is something that is different. It has a different magical signature to it, is the best way I can describe it, than the room that you were in. So like the room and the island and this potion or poison in front of you is all different fundamentally from that. You can make your own distinction from it, but it seems like the two, although they're both here, are not really connected. All right. Is there any way that we could possibly have a word in private?
Asking me or?
I don't know, really. I'm not asking her. I don't trust her. No offense. Strange thing from my nightmares. No, there's nobody has a way. Can we go back to the ship? Should we go back to the ship? I don't know. Right. So we're gonna go for a minute, and we'll probably be back if that's okay.
Yeah.
And she slowly draws those 12 tendrils back up into the astral sea. Okay, so you make your way back to the ship in that case, and you have a conversation. All right, so what does that all mean? What do we think? I don't know if she can still hear us, but I think we stand a better chance than we did when we were in that chapel, temple, building thing. I don't know. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I feel like me and Timothy, the way we're cursed or something, I just feel like we might stand a better chance if someone was to drink it. But I don't know if that's true. I just have a feeling.
One of you drink it?
Yeah, because there's two of us. You can't have one without the other. And it's a curse. We can't just separate based off of normal means.
If Kimothy dies, you die?
I don't know. No clue. Never tested it. Don't want
Right.
to.
So, yeah, all right. So I can't make that decision for you, but if you want to try it, you can certainly try.
Hmm.
I am not gonna drink.
I feel like the message, there's this is a riddle
Okay.
that's
It's a very long
that's on the
riddle.
vial.
All right. So let's look at it
It
and
is
see what you
long as
figured out.
hell.
I'm going to answer a summons.
You know, towards wickedness and the only constraint of its
Okay.
operation.
I want to think about this out of character because I can't talk like a smoker while I'm thinking through this. So, okay, so it talks about the wickedness and the mind, intelligent mind drifts towards wickedness. Do you think that rock drifting has anything to do with it? Like, yeah, no,
I don't know. My
it's
I don't know if this is a riddle. To me, it's way too long to be a riddle.
what did
Like,
the other signs say when we completed them?
the other signs? What do you
Like
mean
when we
signs?
were at the pace place with the plow, it had a sign. What did it say?
The one with the plow said, um, let's see, where is it? where is it? Say my- Oh, some men toil their whole lives just to live. Darkness yet pursues them. Bear their burden.
And then there was no note or clue or sign with the first one, correct?
Correct.
Well, that we found.
Yeah, and you didn't see a note or a sign or anything
Right.
under the water either.
I mean, I feel like our option here is to drink poison. And then what?
All right, so let's take a
One
moment.
of us dies?
Maybe I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah. It doesn't seem worth it. Unless that guy over there does it. What's your boss's brother's name?
You're talking about Sea Dog.
Yeah, I
Um,
think Sea Dog should do it.
Yeah, I don't want to drink that. If it kills you instantly and something weird happens, I don't want to do that at all.
It just seems like you've had good luck with that kind of stuff. You know, you got the plow and it was okay, and
It was not okay. I am only just
I
able
think
to stand on 2 feet after that, so I'm not quite
yeah,
feeling as eager.
but you
as I once
made it.
was.
I think you should do it, Timothy. You're the bravest of us.
All right, so guys, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call
No,
it. So I will leave you with this thought, with
I
this
probably should go too,
message, with this cryptic thing to consider, and this way you guys can all kind of choose who's gonna die. And maybe over the next week, as you mull this over, maybe something will present itself to one of you. So good luck in that regards. Beyond that, thanks everybody who tuned in for tuning in. We're glad to have you. Catch us next week. It'll look a little different. I think I will have to be remote moving forward, but as we move forward, and we'll find out what you guys can, what kind of conclusions you can come to regarding this astral shepherd. And with that, guys, thanks for tuning into Wizard 10 Games. I've been your host and DM Adam. Catch you next time.